We gotta start.
Okay, we gotta start. We gotta stop talking about edging. I mean Microsoft Edge, and get to the game. All right. A couple of things from the previous session. The first thing was whether or not you can choose to fail a save when you're on drugs. Firstly, it is definitely in the rules that you can choose to fail a save against a drug. But I wanted to explain that one of the main reasons I didn't want to allow it was because I didn't want to establish a precedent that you can always choose to fail a save. Because in D&D 2024, I encountered this issue where essentially like it says you can always choose to fail a save, and I wasn't a fan of it because I want to be able to like override that rule based on logic. But I can't actually find a blanket rule to the same effect in Pathfinder. So it does actually seem to apply in this case specifically to drugs, which is a bit weird. I still see this as being about like a sort of an involuntary physiological response, so I'm not really sure like why they say you can do that. I suspect it's like probably something to do with like balance and gaminess more than realism. I guess it's like also relevant like how you administer the drug, like maybe if you're trying to prevent someone from administering it to you. But then I feel like I would ask for like a reflex save, and I think it asks for like a fortitude save, so yeah, I don't know. I think I want to stick with my ruling for now, just because it makes sense to me. So yeah, I guess in like some cases you might have like some ability to, you know, increase your chances of being affected, and you can like roleplay being affected by it. But I don't think it makes sense for you to just like choose whether it affects you outright, at least in all circumstances. As for the actual mechanics of cat or quat and drugs in general, this was extremely confusing, or I don't know, maybe it's not confusing, but I was extremely confused, and I still haven't properly worked that out. But as far as I can tell, there are some like possibly legacy rules involved in addiction, which involved like keeping track of your addiction stage as a separate effect from the regular progression through stages that occurs when you have an affliction. So it's like basically you're tracking like two separate progressions, because the quat drug is also legacy content. So I'm not really sure like how it's supposed to interact with the remaster rules exactly, but I think that the source of confusion might be that the fortitude save DC against addiction is always supposed to be the same as the DC against each stage of the affliction. And so I think that's why they've put it in there twice, which makes it seem like the stages that are listed there are the addiction stages rather than the affliction stages, but I don't actually think they are. Although I could be wrong. But so I think when it says you can't increase the maximum addiction stage of quat, I think it's like if your addiction stage was higher, then when you used quat, you might like skip to the second stage rather than the first stage. Like you might like start at the second stage. I get the impression that's how like the addiction rules work. So I think where quat says that like you can't increase the addiction stage, I think what it's saying there is just that you can't really get addicted to it. So whenever you use it, you always like start at stage 1, I think. So it should still follow the regular affliction rules, other than that. So you make a save at the start, and then because it has an onset, you wait for like whatever it was, like 10 minutes, and then at the end of your next turn, you save to avoid moving to stage 2, and so on. I've been unable to like fully confirm this because I spent like way too much time on it, so I just like eventually gave up. But I think that's what it's saying. So I guess that's how I'll run it for now, because it's just like way too confusing for my taste. Jumping and attacking. I'm a bit dumb when it comes to like estimating measurements and distances and things, and I think on reflection that I don't reckon the Selkie mutant could have actually reached Carrie without jumping. I think like it wasn't really supposed to be like some sort of bigger than average Selkie, really. At least, not by heaps. Maybe it mutated a little bit bigger. So yeah, maybe it probably should have taken 2 actions to jump and 1 to attack. At least you can actually, because I was having a look at the jump rules, and you can actually stride as part of the jump, both the long jump and the high jump. So it's not as restrictive as it seemed to me at first in that sense. But yeah, probably should have taken 3 actions to make that 1 attack. I also made an error, which is that I said I had Carly say that the people of Ashara would find it hard to stomach an alliance with the Heron because of the burning of the farms, but actually I realized that you still haven't told them that it was the Heron. So maybe she just mentioned that the people would sort of be afraid, but maybe they'd be more amenable to the idea now that you've been forced to leave. It might make them a bit more keen on a change of leadership. And then the last thing is that at one point I said that the Sealfolk village was called Murktide, but it's actually called Tide Murk. I just wanted to clear that up for your notes. All right. With all that out of the way, let us now return to Ascentus. When the previous chapter began, you were imprisoned for the second time in the last diegetic week. What were the events that took place after that?
We were broken out. We overheard from our cells that Ashara was sort of banding together and, demanding that we be set free. But they were obviously met with some resistance from the Suskin. We had some visitors. The Lexitor came in and basically give us a scolding of how disappointed he was in us. We're his top students. Vitalakis saw you, Iskalia, especially. And Ivan came in as well and said that the Suskin has sent reinforcements to Ashara based off of the spy things that we planted. He's a bit paranoid, maybe. And then, yes, we got broken out.
Linked
Jefferson.
And, Jefferson and his hit squad.
Yeah. They saved us. Our heroes.
Yeah. And my backpack. Thank you.
With the help of Seem's Vitalakis.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely seems that
dots.
way.
Yeah, he provided some
dots.
tranquilizer dots.
We learned that Felix has escaped Ashara, maybe with the help from the one-handed turtle. Was it turtle?
Yeah.
Sherman.
Sherman. Yeah.
It was the one-armed turtle.
Oh yeah, so we make a plan to meet the Asharans in 2 days' time. To escort them to Vertolade.
Yeah, you said you would send Carrie flying overhead, and Carly said that she would post a lookout. Probably somebody.
He keeps his eyes peeled.
Yeah, somebody who keeps his eyes peeled. Oh, can you
To
hear
fill
that?
in those 2 days. Yeah, you can hear that.
Still getting the sirens. They followed us. And you also heard that the bounty hunters returned, but only 3 of them returned because the fourth one, Spiro, the Suskin bounty hunter, was dragged off by the fermenter, and they chased it into the forest for a couple of days, but they were unable to save him.
Could have some new allies. If we just save his friend. Oh, Sorry. Yeah, and then we lived off the land in the ziggurat.
Yep.
And smoked some meat and
Smoked some
hunted
quack.
and definitely did a bit of drugs and and apparently you guys encountered some kind of mutant creature.
You made a lovely noise, that's for sure.
Yeah. I want more of that. I want to hear more of that, please.
You want more of it? I don't know if
Yeah,
I can
just-
do it again. I was
Just any noises, you know, any
in the
noises.
moment. It's dead now. I never have to do it again.
I'm sure there'll be more mutants.
They all sound super weird. And you hunted some rabbits and some bluebirds. And
Oh, that's right.
Blakey got the mix.
yeah, I was just gonna say, like, I'm surprised that you're even here because I don't know what there is left for you to do now that your character arc has been completed.
Complete? Yeah. I'm probably gonna go absolute berserk on the first thing I can see. Charge in, screaming, and
Just
hold back.
try to go out with a bang.
Nothing left to live for.
For the
I
eggs!
just realised why you can't hear me. Freaking microphone.
I didn't want to like interrupt your roll. Like, I was like, oh, when should I say it? Like now? Like, he's got good energy.
I'm gonna write myself a note. Here you go. I got a post-it note. Microphone.
Put it on the end of the microphone.
Just-
I'll stick it there.
All right, and then you finished smoking the meats, and you went to sleep. Got an early night, so that you can like get up early in the morning and sort of begin your journey. Get your journey started early. And so, you wake up early as intended. It's 4 in the morning of Julius, the 25th. And you're in the abandoned ziggurat of Zul. And everyone's had a good night's sleep. I don't know if you gave yourself a long rest previously, but you can do that if you didn't. You slept well despite the eerie humming and whistling of the wind blowing through the ancient building, and maybe you woke up a few times, you know, sort of thinking that you heard something moving around or something like echoing out from deeper within the depths of the ziggurat. But nothing comes upon you, and you're able to sort of put all of your things back in your bags, and you can drink some water from the reservoir that's inside the ziggurat. Do you have any food, or do you wish to leave that until later?
Maybe wait for food.
Yeah, do we all have rations on us as a backup? I've got 2.
You should have those smoked rations as well now.
Yep.
That's right. And that would last a few days.
10 days.
They
apparently.
work 10 days.
10 days.
They work for 10 days.
Great.
So
Julius 25.
you get up and you put everything in your packs, and you head outside with empty stomachs. And I guess the thing with rations is you can kind of, I don't know, is it sort of an abstraction of like 3 meals? I'm not really sure. But you rise early and head outside. Thankfully, it's no longer raining, and the sky seems clearer than it has been over the past few days. It's probably around like 7 degrees Celsius this early in the morning, and the wind is blowing quite strong through the ruined city, sort of keeping the temperature down a bit as well. yeah, you look out across this apparently empty, ruined city, preparing to make your next journey. Where do you go? What do you do?
Go south, right?
I think we follow our regular trail that we go sort of west-southwest towards, like down the hill and towards the little stream or the river.
Alright. You can do that.
So we're basically heading back to Ashara, to the tree where we're going to meet.
Tree line, yeah.
Yeah, and then send Carrie.
Alright, so you head back. Sorry, were you going to say something, Anna?
As we're going along, I'd like to give out some elixir of life and some numbing tonic. And a healing potion. So I think there's enough for one each of the healing stuff. And then one per person of the numbing tonic. I mean, three of the numbing tonics.
Are you just putting them in the party stash?
Oh yeah, they're in the party stash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many healing potions could you make?
So there's 3 elixir of lives and 1 healing potion. That's my daily crafting.
Wow.
I just need to offload it because otherwise I'm encumbered.
Oh, that's fine. I'm sure.
It's not even because you want everyone to be healthy. It's just like, can you carry this for me? Like,
Look, Iskalia, she's been through some shit.
what does everyone else do while you're traveling?
I think Oscar's gonna eat on the way. He's gonna chomp on the smoked ration that we have of the rabbits.
All right.
That'll be one of the things, but otherwise maybe just I think everyone else is default jobs. Pretty much, he feels like he's covered. So maybe he's just gonna talk with Carrie and maybe learn some new tricks and hang out with Carrie, spend some quality time.
I'm gonna, I guess, obviously I'm on the lookout, but I'm definitely gonna sort of focus specifically on if we can hear any sort of soldiers, any of this reported. Well, I don't know. Actually, I can't remember how long it takes, what the travel time between Timberfen and Ashara was, but I'm sort of expecting them now to maybe even have a platoon looking for us. So I'm gonna look for some pink Suskin faces and piggy ears.
Just popping out of the bushes.
Yeah.
All right. And I've got Blakey also keeping an eye out for things and Vario navigating. At this point of the journey, there will be some risk of getting lost, but it would be very low seeing as you've made this trip a number of times. And so, you travel for probably this time, it only takes you about an hour to pass through here. As you descend, you leave this ruined city and you pass into the forest and you begin descending. And it's just this kind of fairly rocky terrain. And there's almost a bit of a path worn along here. Maybe just partly from you walking back and forth multiple times. Once you reach the sort of lower terrain, you can hear the sound of the river from the west. And you're able to approach that river and continue to follow it south back towards Ashara. And it's a little bit drier here. It was raining pretty heavily, and then I think it was sort of raining fairly lightly, and you spent a little bit of time in the ziggurat. So I think it's a bit drier here. There's not as much mud, and so you can kind of pass through here a bit more quickly and continue on back towards Ashara. nothing happens along the way. You don't spot any whistling minotaurs or any suskin or anything. Maybe you see some birds flying over the delta, and you can hear insects chirping as it gets warmer. And it probably takes you about another hour to reach Ashara, like walking through these burnt farms and seeing all of this, these clay mines and everything closer to the river. You approach what used to be your home. How close do you get?
I think still keeping cover of the tree line, as we discussed, hidden in the forest, and probably ask her.
At this point, yeah, we'll send Carrie. Send Carrie to fly up, sort of overhead, maybe circle as Shara. Yeah, and fly back to me.
And do you sort of make your way to where your stash is, or do you? It's kind of like just within the tree line.
Yeah, if we intend to take the art that we've collected to sell in Vertilade, we'll have to collect it from the stash.
Yeah.
Plus, would we know if that's a road, or not road, or path travelled on to Vertilade in that area?
What do you mean?
So to head to Vertilade, do we have to make our own way through the jungle? Is there like a path already sort of travelled on?
I don't know if you would know. Maybe give me a
like if there's a bit of a trade route, not trail, just general.
Yeah, give me I was going to say a history check, but I don't. There isn't a history check, is there?
What is it?
I guess
society, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't
nature?
know. Yeah, maybe give me a survival check.
Survival.
Seeing as you're kind of trying to like recall like terrain and that sort of thing. Although I'm really just trying to see if you can remember like what you have been told. You know that the Asharans have been to Vertilade since settling here. But you yourself are not 100% sure if there is like a path or a direct or a particular route. You know that Carly was like a little bit uncertain about that when you spoke to her as well. I'll say that you don't think that there's like a clear path.
Okay.
When it was talked about before, after people returned previously, you heard about how sort of dangerous it was, and how there was like, you know, maybe they were kind of waylaid for a while. They, you know, got a bit lost. It took longer than they expected. So yeah.
While we're waiting, Vario might pull out Captain Zeglow's map and just have a look at it. Have a look at it, study it, see if you can find out, you know, any further information that might assist on their travels heading in that direction. If that's possible.
I think the map is like pretty much what you can see in the handout. So I think for this, I don't think you can. I think you can pretty much just kind of see what you can see.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not like a super high res map.
No topography or anything?
No.
I was going to ask, is Carly, you're good at crafting, are you able to maybe like craft us some hoods or something out of some of the tapestries? Just in case, so we're not like immediately recognizable on the road if perhaps like a patrol comes past.
You would you want me to make hoods out of these precious art objects? I can certainly try.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I all I see is like fabric with pictures on it. I'm not really sure like how, if they're like really that valuable or if it's just like garbage.
these would make quite beautiful hoods.
Yeah.
Can I? I'm not particularly well known for my sewing, but I can certainly give it a try.
All right. Nice.
How do you
if
go
we have
about
time.
that? I guess I'm presuming you've sort of made it back to the stash now, and you've kind of lowered this net from the tree, and you're digging through this stuff. Yeah. Where do you go to make hoods, and what do you do?
It would probably be like using like a dart with I don't know. I guess I'll have to find some sort of, or maybe I just use a dart to sort of like secure a rectangular tapestry around my head like a babushka.
Okay, so you don't kind of like cut anything out of the tapestry or like stitch anything together. You just basically get the tapestry and just kind of like
that's all I can do for now.
We could just cut like hood shapes out of it.
I only found a brooch. A brochet.
Did you have one?
Yeah, we had one.
You sold it.
Oh,
Ages ago. I think we sold it.
You'd all have to share it anyway.
Yeah.
You're all walking in with like one hood around you.
I mean, how big are the tapestries? And we got knives and stuff. We can.
yeah, maybe if we cut it into.
We can be like some kind of religion. Where's tapestry hoods?
Where are these tapestries?
We're very
Like you
cultured.
cut a hole in it to make it a big poncho that you could like
I
pull
like
up over
it,
your head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, that's
Keep
How many
true.
Right
tapestries do we
if they're
have
big
also?
enough.
Yeah.
We have
We've got 5
10
tapestries.
bulk of tapestries or something.
Something
It's okay.
ridiculous.
Barry's like, okay, it's okay. I'll just use the hood that he's got on his cape. He's got the jeweling cape.
True.
I'm good for a poncho. But
There's also some tapestries in my hut.
Oh,
Well, art things. So.
oh,
I don't know if you're going to be able to get to your hut.
Oh, not me personally, but we could send somebody to like quickly go and like, oh, I remembered there was goods here we can sell in Vertilate. Just like, I don't know, Jefferson or something can run back and grab the pouch that's hidden in the floor. But if you guys think that's too risky, let's not do that.
It looks like there are not any in the weapon cache actually.
Maybe we
art
get
objects?
the main stash.
Yeah, can you access it now? It should be under homes.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad that
Another
worked.
set of art objects. Is that them?
No.
Oh,
Oh, is it part of that? Oh, maybe it is.
Yeah.
Maybe I just kind of randomly said there were like some tapestries in there.
yeah. I believe that's the case. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe we'll say that if you kind of reduce the April 15 tapestry by art objects by like 2 quantities, maybe then that would be enough to like cut it all into squares and make hoods for everyone.
Yeah. Also, the hide armor that's in there, like, could we break it down and get sort of whatever thread or string is sort of holding it together and reuse that to maybe secure at least rudimentarily, the hoods around our heads? If you guys want to destroy that hide armor.
Using the dart as kind of like a sewing needle
Yeah,
and
exactly.
the thread from the hide armor.
All right, so you can begin doing this. I think it'll take you a little bit of time, and while you're doing this, you see a group of Asharans approaching you from the hill fort. Let me just... what am I doing? What was this before? Sorry, just talking to myself. So the value of this will just go down to like
There is also a
160.
numbing tonic still for someone in the party stash. If no one's gotten a potion, maybe one of the guys that will be in the line of fire.
I've got one.
Yeah, Blakey's got one of each, so.
Sweet, I'll take that one. Thank you.
So yeah, you as you're sort of putting together these makeshift hoods, you see this group of maybe like nearly like 20 Asharans coming down the hill from the hill fort. You see Brigoska at the lead, and behind her there are many individuals you know: Rai, Paludo and Junti, Caro. You rescued Caro. He's like a Tarzia. You rescued him from the ziggurat. Maria and Parche, Ricci and Shene. I think they're also from the ziggurat, and there's like several others. And they are all like carrying a bunch of things like backpacks, and also like these like leather, like leather straps and like sacks, empty sacks. They've got like stone axes hanging off their belts, and they look, you know, sort of prepared. They've got like haversacks with like, or like they've got like pouches hanging off them with like food and this sort of thing. Brigoska will kind of like stomp up to you proudly. I guess this group will approach, and they sort of know you're here. You're like behind the tree line. She'll kind of like stomp into the forest, sort of crunching on these leaves, and look around for a moment, and maybe you can sort of signal to her and show yourselves, and she will then sort of lead everyone over towards you and say, "Well met. I'm glad to see that you are all okay."
It's good to see you, Brigoska. Is everyone here ready for the journey ahead?
She kind of looks around at everyone, and everyone is like nodding, like, "Oh, yeah, we're ready."
Would anyone like a spear or a weapon to take along? We do have some spares you can take from the journey.
Many of them are armed with spears already.
Oh, okay.
Wooden spears, just like basic weapons. Probably they have like flint knives on them. Brigoska probably also will go through a pouch of hers and say like, "We have been able to scrounge enough food, hopefully to feed you as well on this journey."
Oh, thank you.
Did you manage to collect any eggs?
Unfortunately not. This is mostly dried meats.
That'll do.
Where did you all stay last night? We were worried about you. And the night before. It was 2 nights, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. There's no need to worry about us. We are more than capable of looking after ourselves for a few days in the forest.
We've been through a lot worse.
How's the town of Ashara since our escape? Has there been any punishment?
Oh yes, it is not good. Not good at all. Many of them sort of look down or sort of whisper amongst themselves. You see, lots of frowns and worried expressions. Maybe Rai is sort of standing next to Brigoska. His nose twitches, and he kind of, sort of looks around almost a little bit anxiously when you say that, like sort of making sure, maybe his ears kind of, he's like listening out to make sure that like no Suscan have like followed him here. He says, Vitalarchus was questioned by the Epitropos. No. He managed to convince him that those tranquilizers weren't his, but We've debated whether we should tell you this because it's a bit heavy, but the Suscan have been torturing some of the Asharans, demanding to know who helped you escape.
No.
Nobody said anything, but it's tense in there, and it's we feel terrible for the situation that they're in and their families. There's not really anything we can do about it. We didn't want to make you feel guilty about it. None of us regret that we helped you escape, right? Right, guys? No, of course, after what you've done for us. But yeah.
I appreciate it. But I do feel bad. No Asharan should have suffered for us.
No. And they won't in the future.
It's all right. We'll fix this.
Not right.
Don't you worry.
Hmm.
It is the way for Asharans to stick together. None of us regret setting you free, and we would take whatever punishment necessary. We can never pay you back.
Oh.
You don't have to.
You already have. Well, I look forward to this trip. I've never been to Vertolade.
Pache is in the background. He will kind of say, it's a long way. Maria will kind of like put a hand on his shoulder, sort of rub his back a little bit. I think, Brugoska says, unfortunately, Jefferson is not able to come with us because something else has happened.
What's happened?
Another
wasn't
person,
tortured.
it seems, has disappeared. No, he was not tortured.
Oh. Who's disappeared?
Another one of the loggers.
Oh no. Is
We
it
thought they
from
were
the same
safe.
place?
It is
They
from some way further to the north. But everyone thinks it is Leah returned, and so Jefferson has taken a small group to go and find her. He wished me to say that he is sorry he could not come. But he knows that together you will be able to face whatever challenges the Ghost Veil might bring.
Well, I
He's
don't
a
think
good
Leah's
guy.
gonna be Leah.
Mm.
He is a good guy. Cute little guy.
And now he's dead. No, I'm just kidding.
No!
Or am I? No, I'm just kidding. Or am I? No. I'm just kidding.
I'll kill you!
Stop it, voice in my head.
Our brave little Jefferson. Can't kill him.
No.
Is that a challenge?
That'll be fun. That'll be okay.
I already hurt myself enough with the bronze death. But then maybe I have become addicted to the pain.
Sitting in the corner, like whipping yourself in the back.
There's no need for whippings. Killing characters is sufficient. It's a mental whipping. I'm not greedy.
Oh god. What's it? Yep. Yes.
The psychological pain, the imaginary pain,
Yeah.
hurts deeper.
Yeah. Peludo and Junti are standing there. Peludo says, "Oh dear, do you know how to get to Verdolade?" And Junti kind of like shushes him like, "Oh, come on, dear, I'm sure they know how to get there. Don't worry. I told you not to worry." "Oh, it's just that Brond used to know the way, and I don't know. I don't know where are you thinking of leading us?"
Wait, yes, we're leading, that's right, yes. I knew that. I didn't think that somebody else that knows the way.
I thought we were just more of an escort, but
Yeah.
Junti says, "Oh, dear, he means also to thank you for leading us." "Oh, yes, of course, of course."
Well,
For escorting us. Brigoska says,
is there anyone who knows the way?
yeah, a few people have gone. Pache has been there before as well. Brigoska says, "It is okay. There are a couple different ways that we can go. But we would look to you to make the decision." "Well, I will not be coming, unfortunately.
Oh,
But here, I will give you these now." She'll give you each 3 rations each.
Ah,
sweet.
much appreciated.
Thank you very much.
thank you.
She'll say, "I merely came to wish you good luck, and but I probably should be going now." She'll kind of like bow, her like big like elephant ears kind of like flap in the wind that's like blowing through these trees, and she'll give you each like a like a warm look and then wish you good luck again and kind of turn and head back to the village. Parche will say, yeah, there's a couple of different ways we can go. Bron knew the way the best, unfortunately. But either we can go straight there, or we can go north to the coast and then head along the coast, just like we did when the four founders led us here, but in reverse. Well, Paluto will say, "Oh, yes, except there's saurians that way." Rye will say, "Yeah, that's right. We've come to understand that we were pretty lucky moving through there a couple of times because the city of Lashkar, the lizard folk city, is there, and they are supposed to be very territorial. So it also takes a bit longer."
How much longer?
He will say, well, we're not exactly sure. We've only gone that way. You know, we can cut across directly through the forest, but he kind of like looks into the darkness past the trees, like it gets like dimmer as the trees get thicker, even like in the morning. And he kind of like, you know, like shivers a little bit. He's like, I don't know about going straight through there though.
Mate, you got nothing. Oh my god. You've got nothing to worry about. We're here to protect you.
They all like look very encouraged by that. Also, Oscar, you notice that Rye has like this little guy like kind of standing next to him who you've probably actually seen him like hanging out with Rye a little bit recently. He is this like Hyrax folk, and he is like a new apprentice livestock farmer that Rye has taken on, and he's just kind of like hanging out with him. He's just this kind of like little like small golden furred guy with like a lazy eye. Just dressed in like simple hide clothing. He's not saying anything, but you just notice him there. I don't know how you feel about the fact that he's kind of like replaced you.
I think Oscar would be his normal self, you know, standing there, obviously been staring at people as they talk and notice him. He has no ill thoughts towards the new helper or anything. If anything, he would you know, maybe once the journey starts, pull Rye aside and the new helper and talk and introduce himself and say, oh, it's good that you finally getting some help that you deserve since I left. So yeah, no ill thoughts.
I think at one point maybe you even suggested it, like you better look for somebody else because I seem to be adventuring now.
Yeah,
I'm adventuring now.
That was one of Oscar's guilts, is that he left Rye all to himself to look after all of the animals. Yeah. Yeah. So, well, that's good. Yeah. So maybe you relieved a bit of that guilt, and but he's brought this guy along with him because, and he says, yeah, we're gonna. He kind of looks around again. He says, yeah, one of the reasons why we needed so many people is because we're going to have to find a way to lead a whole bunch of animals back with us. So that might also affect whether we try to go through the forest or go along the coast, or I'm not sure. What do you think, Oscar? You're good with animals, even better than I am. My main concern at the moment is who'd you leave in charge of the animals you do have? You know, there's chickens, sheep, goats, pig. You can't just leave them alone.
True. He will kind of maybe he'll name the names of like a couple of other like sort of farm hands that are often helping out that you know of. He's kind of like, it's all right, it's in good hands. I've got them looking after it.
Yeah, okay. Oh, we better be quick though. I don't know how well they can look after them. We all know that you did all the work. But yeah, it is something to consider when we come back, especially if we do plan on getting a fair bit of livestock. Going through the jungle, the forests is, maybe not so good with a bunch of livestock following us.
Yeah,
and
I think you're right.
This little Hyrax folk, his name's Dazzy, you know him. He kind of chimes in at this point and says, "Yeah, well, we've started digging pits for water reservoirs outside of Ashara as well for the livestock."
Nice, that'll help. And we need to extend the fence out as well, so they can do some free grazing out there.
Yeah,
That'd be good.
lots of work to do. Yeah, once we finish with the wall and everything, which is also coming along well.
Yeah.
There's plenty of things to do.
I guess we could, take the shorter route through the forest, and once we get the livestock, just go around the coast. We'll have plenty of food then. We'll be good. No need to worry about, overstaying our rations and dying in the wild.
They all kind of look at, their eyes widen. They sort of look at each other. But I mean, they're all thinking it. It's a very dangerous journey. Maybe Maria will say, "Oh, there we go. Sirens again." Maybe Maria will say, "It will be difficult to take the animals on the beach. No, that will slow us down even more."
I mean, better than dense forest. Assuming it's dense forest all the way. I don't know. Sometimes there's hard sand. I'm not very, very familiar with the beach, but I think livestock can walk on sand, surely.
Pache's
Wet sand near the shore?
Plus, we do have some allies in that area. The Selk.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, yes. Would it be a problem bumping into the Saurians? Blakey, they are after your head.
I don't think we can expect a warm welcome from them. Even though Chief Kulgar is family. As I mentioned before, I've been exiled from my own village. As soon as they see that brand, they're unlikely to treat me or all my companions favorably. If it comes to it, I may wear long sleeves. If they haven't heard yet of my exile, we may yet be able to negotiate, the ability to pass through their lands.
Or maybe we should stock up on some eggs in Vidley and distract them on the way through.
You know what? That is an excellent idea.
Excellent idea. Oh dear.
All lizard folk are sated by eggs.
It's our heroin.
Yeah, everyone's addicted to it.
Yeah.
The devil's yoke.
It's making me hungry just thinking about it. But I think you've got the right of it. If we make short work through this forest, and then on the way back, come via the beach, at least then we'll have the water to one side. It'll make herding the animals a lot easier.
Pache says, "And if we make it back, I can make us all some beer." Then he kind of stops himself. He's like, "Oh, well, maybe I could bring some out for you. Sorry."
It's okay, Pache. Thanks. Thanks for the thought. I'm not a big drinker, so enjoy.
You could be. You haven't tasted my beer. Oh, wait, have you? You might have tasted a little bit of it.
It's been a while. It's true.
It's boogie.
Let's do it.
Actually, before we go, is there any room for these art objects to bring along?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can carry that load. What else is they can share the load? Where's the weapon cache there?
Maybe we can use the net in the weapon cache as well to bundle it up.
Yeah, they've
down.
got lots of like sacks, and they would have nets and things as well. But yeah, they can take this net. Maybe I'll create like a folder for what they're carrying.
That net is what was in the tree, so any of those weapons that we don't take will probably just be left on the ground.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll just leave it.
Okay, but I'll put these art objects into. Oh, hold on. Why is that not? Ah. Yes, they take these art objects among them. They can carry them reasonably easily. They probably, Maria will also say, lovely hoods. Yeah, what's up with those weird hoods?
They're ponchos, Pate.
Ponchos?
This is the creative brainchild of Shorty is here. They're to help us be disguised from prying eyes.
They look like they would keep you very warm. I am envious.
Oh, are you cold, Maria?
No, I'm okay.
We have more of these tapestries.
I was just. I'm okay. It looks better on you.
Oh yeah. Well, they're just over here. This one will go with your eyes.
One size fits all.
I was just going to say, it doesn't go with my fur.
I can just imagine, he's like, can you still tell that I'm a Sauron?
Just this big, muscular lizard folk, towering over everyone, just with this, little...
It's like a little bath towel.
Yeah.
Peak thing.
Yeah.
There's a tail at the back.
Little shawl.
It's actually, now, in hindsight, I'm like, guys, does this, sort of cover our identities, or does it make us stick out more? Was this a bad idea?
Rise is like, how do you think Brugoska found you so quickly?
I don't know. I like it.
We're in a cult. That's it. That's all there is to it. Shit. I guess as long as what are my defining features? Large ears? Can I just tie my ears back and make them less large?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine animal folk can recognize one another. Although, maybe the Suskin would be those Vulpins all look the same. Right, yeah. You don't know anything about whether they've put a word out or anything like that, or maybe there's sketches of you nailed to like pegged
Wanted
to
signs.
Yeah.
I can definitely see them not paying any attention to anyone else besides this Suskin.
Yeah. Yeah, we all look the same. That's right. Just like, I imagine that's probably how their minds work. Yeah. Maybe.
Okay.
Wishfully
Time to
thinking.
Maybe just before heading off, I'll school, like, eye over everyone is individually and sort of like gesture to come over, have a quick chat away from the Asharans, just to mention like, that spell that the Heron put on Carrie. Do you think it's worth mentioning that to the Asharans in case we come across them? The Heron, we might come across them on our journey.
Yeah.
I think they'll look to us for protection.
Yeah, but
And if
maybe should we give them at least a heads up that it's a chance, or just leave it to shock value of if they do find us?
It's like the heron show up and everyone's just like, fuck! They just run into it, like scatter, like.
That's right. Yeah. I'm looking at they got weapons on them. I just don't want them to either immediately run or attack them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a danger in warning the Asharans. Where if we just tell them that they're potential allies.
Just neutral.
Yeah, neutral.
Yeah.
Okay.
That we've been lied to about the Suskin.
Yeah.
Lied to about the Herons by the Suskin, and maybe they're okay. So yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Guys, we need to tell you something.
Something you should know for the journey ahead.
They all look at you like expectantly. Do you tell them about the farms, or do you just tell them about the?
I think
How much detail do you
just
want?
do that?
Our encounter with them.
Yeah, I think we're just telling them that there's a chance we might come across them and that they're not what we've been told about them.
They'll all sort of whisper amongst themselves and kind of nod and ooh, like they actually kind of take this fairly optimistically, actually. Like maybe this could mean there might be options, alternative situations in the future, perhaps.
Good.
And maybe as you kind of set out, there'll be some chatter about this as well. They kind of discuss this. And especially if you have like a relationship with the Heron, you sort of, kind of defer to you to some extent to judge them.
Just remember, what happens on the road stays on the road.
Anyone want some drugs?
Even half the time.
No. Sorry, let's set up. Yep.
I might on the way notice. I've been noticing, Shorty, is that you have taken these poisons very lightly. These are not things to be messed with. These are dangerous. Blah 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 blah.
Hey, look, it's just the way of the monk, I mean.
Yes, but let me tell you about what I know about Cat.
Thanks. What about addiction? Do you know how detrimental it is?
You have to track it separately from the...
Oh, yeah. I feel like I would be less armored and swift had I been addicted to something. The addiction rules are actually fucked. I think, yeah. So Probably won't be doing any more drugs.
I don't recommend it. I've spent more than one morning waking up in a chicken pen covered in eggs.
Covered in yolk, just
Covered it on my face. Oh, not again.
What happened last night, man? How did I get
What
here?
did I do?
Too many devil shells last night.
Deviled eggs.
the cat was fun though. I hope you see some rats in Vertolade. I'll sell the drugs to them there.
Ah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's boogie, my friends.
All right. So do you head north? Is that the plan?
Yes, through the forest.
Through the forest.
Yes.
Wait, are you going to the coast or are you going through the forest?
Through the forest.
Yeah,
Oh, so
coast on the way back.
Coast all the way
Okay.
back.
Which way do you go in that case?
The way to Vertolade.
Yeah, like some people know the way, right?
Looking at Zarglo's map, it's pretty much direct northeast. Maybe. So I guess we're headed northeast.
Yeah, so it's like nobody has like a perfect memory of how to get there. But like a couple of the people that are going, a few of them have been there before. So maybe what I'll do is I'll say that whoever is navigating, because they all sort of look to you to escort them and lead them. You know, they might have spears and things, and some of them are reasonable at hunting, but none of them are fighters. None of them are used to kind of traveling outside in the wild. So they'll look to you to lead them, but maybe what I'll do is I'll say that if you need to navigate, you can, navigate. Maybe we'll do it with advantage rather than aid. So you can navigate with advantage because they have been on this journey before. So I'll still leave it to you to kind of choose which direction to go, but they will comment if you go severely far off track, potentially, if they remember. But you're also like passing through this like thick, dark forest, so it's pretty easy to become disorientated. But at least in this part, I'll say that Parche can kind of say, "It's this way," and he'll point in the direction that you went in when you rescued the Sunbear folk from the hole.
Yeah, Temba.
No, it wasn't Temba. It
Wasn't
was. Yeah, that's the wildebeest.
Ruan?
Oh, Ruan.
Yeah, Ruan. So you can head this way. The forest is like relatively sparse here. And it's a fairly flat journey. There are hills like rising up on both to the north and to the south. You're kind of like passing through this relatively flat area away from Vertolade. And as you walk through here, you probably also see a couple of like faint chalk marks on the trees that have like mostly washed away, but they were left here by Vario previously, kind of leading to this big like sinkhole or like horizontal cave that's in here. And you pass this cave as you're walking in this direction. And yeah, it's kind of hilly in all directions except for the 3013 hex, which continues fairly flat. that kind of like makes the most sense to head in that direction. So Parche will and let me see who was also gone previously. Probably Rye. Maybe Caro did go previously. Yeah, so there's a couple of them that feel fairly confident that you should kind of keep heading in that direction. I'm assuming you wish to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so... the forest becomes more dense as you travel this way. So it takes you like a couple of hours to kind of pass through this section of forest. And it is nearing midday. There is like, it's quite dim. There's like a small amount of light coming through the canopy here. And as you walk through this area, you see actually this like raised, you kind of pass by this raised rocky hill. Where I think, this hill actually looks like familiar to you. And as you sort of pass by, you can see that there is in fact this like opening among these like boulders near this hill, near the top of this hill. And you recognize this as being like the exit that you took long ago when you fled from the troll.
Troll. Yeah.
And as you pass through here, you see like some bones of various animals lying on the ground, and there's a bit of a like stench hanging thick in the air.
Was there also a river through there, or a creek, from memory, leading out that way?
I don't think
That was
so.
the waterfall, I believe. That was a different area.
Okay.
There was like a bear corpse in a waterfall.
I think we entered into the...
Yep.
The
It
other
was also
side.
much later. This was like early on in the...
before your time.
Oh, no, I watched the episode.
Oh, nice.
So I'm like, oh yeah, this all sounds familiar. And then you follow the water trail through the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. That's right. And I think we popped out here where this hill is.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you can also see that the sort of hilly area to the south kind of disappears, and to the north as well. And all of the land kind of to the north and the northeast and the southeast levels out a bit. And yeah, just looks like basically pretty dense forest. And I think at this point, you know, Parche and Ryan and some of the others kind of scratch their heads like, yeah, which way do you think we should go? I think it's this way somewhere.
We see the sky at all?
You can see it a little bit through the canopy.
So we're currently in a valley, or is it just flat area?
It's just kind of a flat area.
Iscalia, if you climbed a tree, would you be able to direct us in the
Certainly.
right way to go?
Well, can I direct us? I can certainly climb the tree.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, if I do that.
So if you want to kind of search around to see if you can find a tree that, you know, is like taller than some other trees, and or that you can kind of, you know, like it's solid enough that you can like climb up high enough that you can actually see like over the other trees. It'll probably take you... Do you begin looking for this tree? You'll have to kind of get everyone to like stop while you have a look around.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So if we wanted to travel in like a northeasterly direction,
Yeah.
would we roll for survival if we so we don't lose orientation? Would it? Is that
There's
how
just
that
like a
would work?
chance that you might risk getting lost, basically.
Detouring, yeah.
Also wanted
Yeah.
to ask, the treespawn map in our handouts, is that something that we still carry with us, or is that just like in our brains?
No, you still had that with you.
Yeah, okay.
You can also use, I mean, this might require us to wait in an area for a short while, but we can use the sun and its direction across the sky as an indicator of a direction
I think
that we're heading.
Oscar would probably just suggest to keep going the same direction we've been going. Northeast.
Yeah. If we become deathly lost, for sure. But yeah, that's just a worst case.
Yeah, I mean, it's not super reliable doing that because, like, the sun doesn't necessarily go, like, directly overhead, and, yeah, it'll, like, take you a while. You'll have to, like, wait to kind of see where it's going, and if you're traveling, you can kind of still get lost, especially if you pass through an area where you can't see the sky. But, yeah, you can definitely try to do that if you want to sort of improve your chances of navigating.
Oh, that was really just like, are we completely lost now? All right, let's climb a tree and see what the sun's doing.
All right, so everyone
Maybe that
kind of
might help.
sets up here and like sits down for a bit while Iskalia looks around for somewhere for like a lookout position. It takes you probably, well, give me a survival check.
Can Varia also join Iskalia as well?
Yeah, you can give me a survival
So,
check as well if you want to aid.
Yeah. Okay, wary.
All right, so it takes you maybe a couple of hours to find this location where there's this sort of raised area, and there is this like unusually tall tree, but it has actually like collapsed, and it has fallen like onto these kind of rocks and things, and so you can actually like kind of walk up the tree and reach this like elevated point at like the top of this tree above these rocks and sort of look out around you. So you can climb up there pretty easily. It won't get you to make a check or anything like that. This will give +1 to the next navigation check.
Nice.
You can see to the north. You think you can see like some like an area where the trees are like maybe a little bit thinner. You kind of get the sense that there might be some water or something there. And you can potentially also see something like a big object there that looks like you think it's probably this ruined Grimbower. You see to the northeast. Let me see, what do you see in that direction? Okay. You just kind of see more forest all around. You think that like some way further off, it looks like there's more kind of hills and like a much more hilly area some way off, maybe like 10 kilometers to the sort of northeast. And that area looks like if you're going to continue in this direction, you're going to like probably need to sort of go through this hilly area. And let me just see if you see anything in particular, like any kind of landmarks or anything like that. You basically you don't really make much more out other than that. So yeah, you just mostly see forest. You can see this raised area. Yeah, you kind of get a sense of your direction. You can see the sky to some extent, and so the navigator can have +1, but that's pretty much all you're able to ascertain.
Maybe we should head north, especially if you think there's a chance there could be some water there. If it flattens out and clears out to some water. And we did, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the bounty hunters said they went up this way, didn't they? And they took care of the Grimbauer?
Yes.
So it might be cleared out and okay. And they might have a source of water nearby we could use.
That's true. Did the bounty hunter that disappeared, was that in the Grimbauer?
Yeah, from what you remember, they that was not in this Grimbauer, so they destroyed this Grimbauer, and then they went far to the east in search of another Grimbauer. If you look at this map that you've got, the treespawn map, I think you have kind of considered previously that there might be some kind of correlation between the location of Grimbauers and some of the symbols on this map, but you're not really sure. There's like a couple of different symbols here.
Okay.
We
Yeah, you go. Well, I was just saying my vote would be heading north, I think, from here.
So would we have an idea how much water the group's carrying?
I'll
What is
say that the water, that the group is carrying enough water for kind of everyone except for yourselves, in a way. Like there's kind of, and maybe there's enough water to get through like a couple of days journey. Maybe they do have a fair bit of water. Yeah, I didn't really think about the water. I'll say that they brought like enough water to get you to Verdolade.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll relay that information on about the hills, not that far, 10 k's away, in northeasterly direction, and what's north as well.
Yeah, you can, where you found this lookout point, you can see most clearly into the North Hex. If you wanted to get like a closer look into some of the other hexes, you could try to find another lookout point to do that. But yeah, you can see that there is like a hilly region in that direction. The trees sort of rise up.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like we're still sort of heading towards where Verdolade is on the map. If we go north, we can try and avoid the hilly region. Maybe we can still head northeast after going past the Grimbauer.
Did that hilly region, did that look like a range, set of ranges? We would have to cross it eventually? Or is it just like a one-off hill?
Yeah, it looks like a range, not of mountains, but of
hills,
hills kind of leading, north-south.
Okay.
But you can't see far enough to know how far north or south.
Okay.
Well, let's
Let's
take a vote. Yeah. North or northeast?
My vote would be north.
I'm with you, Oscar. Let's go north.
Yeah, north.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's get north.
You travel in this direction for a couple of hours. The forest initially gets really dark and dim and moist, and you see like a lot of like rotten foliage around here, bones lying around in the ground. Old bones though. and lots of strange-looking plants and things. There's like lots of odd-looking colors. This part of the forest like smells quite disgusting, and many of the people that are in this kind of company that are following behind you are sort of they sort of draw in and walk almost single file, like kind of keeping close to one another. It is almost like more quiet here, much more quiet here actually. You don't hear the sounds of the usual like forest animals. Give me everyone a survival check, a group survival check.
Is this for navigation? I'm just curious because I do have a feat that's I just want to use.
This is for avoiding poisonous plants.
That's all good.
Ooh, can I recognize them as poisonous plants?
Yeah, give me a nature check.
Okay. Because I might make some antidotes.
Is that everyone? Yeah.
That was a great. Okay. Yeah, I guess like I'm sort of. I see the subduedness of the Asharans, and I'm sort of like walking up and down the line, like it's all good, guys. Like, don't worry. It's pretty creepy, I know, but so I'm like not even paying attention to anything around me. I'm just like stomping on fucking potentially poisonous plants.
As you like stomp through this area of like there's like vines and this particular kind of leafy area, you're kind of stomping around. You stomp on like a vine or something like this big like thick root kind of lying under this foliage. And as you do that, you sort of look down like, and you kind of see that, yeah, it looks like there's a whole bunch of vines that are sort of lying underneath this foliage. And as you stomp on it, these vines begin to like writhe around you. And one of them starts to kind of like wrap its way up your leg. Give me a, what do you do in response to this? You can probably see like a couple of vines like moving towards you.
Like immediately backflip away.
Give me
backflip probably might be a little bit exaggerated, but like leap up like a fox that's scared, like it's maybe like prodded with a needle or something. Just leap up as high as I possibly can.
Give me a reflex save. I can like picture like a cartoon cat going, like with its back hairs going.
yeah, exactly like that.
Okay, you are able to jump out of the way as these roots kind of come together and begin sort of wrapping up your leg. You kind of, like jump out of its grasp, and you can see now that these roots are all sort of writhing around. Many of the other people, the Asharans who you're leading, are kind of like, kind of stepping back as you can see all this like movement in the undergrowth around you. But you're able to like step away from this patch of strange plants. Iskalia, you aren't really able to identify these as like a natural plant. You feel like there's something weird about these roots. Like you've never like seen anything like behave like this before. These roots of this vine.
That's weird.
Yeah. Obviously there is something weird about these roots. But with a nature 15, you can tell that it is really quite weird. The point is that you can maybe the point is that you don't think they're natural.
Oh, okay.
Or you don't. Yeah, they're weird in such a way as it's not like just some sort of like carnivorous plant. You've like. Then again, you're not from Ascentus, so you're not really sure.
Can we see more of these plants ahead of us? Is the ground just scattered with them?
Yes. As you look around, it looks like this whole area is like just covered with these strange viney roots.
Can I?
Sorry.
Oh no. Actually, can I make vials of antidote and give them out, because I know plants can be poisonous, and I know they're weird.
How long does it take you to make them?
I think I can just make it with my versatile vials.
Like just as an action?
Yeah, and just drink it immediately.
Oh, okay, and then it like lasts like an hour or something?
So this lasts 6 hours.
Wow. Nice.
The antidote.
Okay, that's pretty handy. Which one is it? Are you able to post it?
Yes.
Do the vines have like a signature look? Like, are they sort of like, now that we have just witnessed this, are they recognizable? Have like a pattern or some sort of mottling or something?
And also, would you say they look dry or more wet?
Kind of moist and like very dark, like almost black.
Oh, like tentacles.
Yeah, almost like tentacles.
I think Blakey will light a torch, thinking that, they're plants in nature. No doubt don't particularly like fire, and will attempt to touch the burning end of the torch to these roots just to see what their reaction is.
They will kind of withdraw a little bit, but not a lot when you do that. But you do notice them almost sort of flinch and sort of, they kind of, withdraw a bit.
They collectively flinch?
Not collectively, just the viney roots.
The immediate area.
That are near you.
We could move quickly. Oscalia, once you're ready, I'll lead us using the flame directly in front, and we'll move quickly through this area. Okay,
well, I'll quickly make this antidote and give it out. Drink it, drink it, drink it.
Would it... Do we have an idea that all the party can pass, the convoy, through it? With what Blake is just tested out with one of the vines?
When you say, like, can they pass, what do you mean? Because you can just, like walk on the area.
If Blakey clears a path...
They don't really withdraw enough. It's not that you can, like, clear a path. They kind of just... They seem to be a little bit, like, averse to this fire, but it's not like they just all, like, part ways.
Okay.
Okay. I guess, eyes down, people. Don't step on the moist black vines.
Or should we just go back and...
Go south again.
And go northeast?
I guess it depends how spread out this particular phenomena is. It could just be right here, and in 10 meters they're gone, but I mean, that's a risk.
I guess if we can see it now. We know what we're looking for. Maybe that will help.
Yeah.
We can step through.
Are they, like, would it be easy if, like, multiple people light torches that we can just sort of easily avoid them? Question mark?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Is there enough of a way through for us?
What do you mean exactly?
Is there a visible path through this area?
No.
Or, like, more like, are they sparse enough that you can step between them without stepping on them? Or are they, like, quite dense?
Yeah, you can attempt to step between them.
Right.
So,
but they're kind of hidden. There's a lot of, like, like rotten leaves and smaller foliage and dirt and stuff like this. It's, like, hard to see them. But you can attempt to do that.
Maybe
you think it will be quite difficult for everyone to avoid them just by doing that?
Maybe we should go back.
Yeah. Let's not risk our people.
You've travelled for 6 hours today, so you can travel another 2 hours before you begin to feel exhausted.
If we travelled for 2 hours, is that enough time to return to 3013?
Yeah, that'd be another 2-hour journey.
Okay.
Or at least return to a place where the forest isn't so gross.
And set up camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can kind of like walk for just some time, maybe like an hour or something like that.
Yeah. And then maybe like, I don't know, like from memory, maybe 2 hours ago or whenever, was it clear when the forest became like moist and rotty? Was there like a threshold or like at least a rapid enough change in the sort of biome to be like, all right, this is the border of whatever this shit place is. Like maybe we can skirt this.
Maybe like rapid enough, like it was a gradual change, but you could probably walk to a point where you're sort of like, you know, the air doesn't feel so
Farty.
so dank around
That might be
here.
best. Yeah. Especially because we don't want to be staying near that that cave where the troll chased us. Especially with those skeletons and corpses outside.
Yeah.
We don't want that coming upon us in the night.
We might need to use your tactic. The old
Mud.
mud.
Yes. I'm a fan.
Alright, so you
Yeah,
want
okay.
to travel back southward for about an hour?
Yeah.
Let's go, people. We don't want to see any of you get hurt by these vines.
Yeah, so you can do that. You lead this group back. Everyone sort of looks at each other like there's a little bit of like hushed whispering and confusion. You head back for an hour until you reach a part of the forest where, yeah, there's a bit more light coming through the canopy and it doesn't smell so dank or so farty.
Good.
Rye's like, yeah, it doesn't smell as farty around here.
Hey, someone gets it. Thanks, man.
And so you've traveled for 7 hours, and it is, it's sometime in the early afternoon, you think.
We travel our last hour. Keep going, maybe more towards the hills that we saw.
Yep.
Oh,
Let's
like
go
if
east.
you want to travel in that direction?
Like, yeah, maybe
Yeah,
here.
like if we were heading like from here north
Yeah.
and we've just gone like south by an hour, we head like east towards that other hex with the hills.
Yeah, you can do that. You can kind of travel for like a couple of hours and move into here. I will... Let's see.
I don't know if we're going to push like exhaustion or not, but we'll stop when we're... Well, I guess I don't want to speak for the group, but maybe we'll stop so we don't get exhausted.
We're gonna do that.
So... You pass into this area and you can see that, yeah, the kind of hilly area is to the east, primarily. To the north, the land continues flat as far as you can tell, and to the south. And let me see. Also, as you pass through here, you walk through this area where the trees are, again, like a little bit sparse. Just in this kind of like patch of the forest. Like maybe like, I don't know, like 100-meter sort of area where like it's almost like the trees aren't growing as well here. And as you walk through here, you see some giant bones lying around. Like you see maybe at one point what looks like, you know, like a huge like arm bone, like a big and then maybe like some kind of strange, like, you know, kind of crumbling, moss-covered, like skull of some sort, like massive, like the size of like a person. And there are, yeah, like bones and also maybe like bits and pieces of like metal and wood kind of scattered around. All of it like very much overgrown. It looks very ancient. Yeah, you see this like strange, like this huge, like, I guess you probably actually see maybe at one point lying in the ground, like maybe Peludo kind of like is sort of like, ooh, like walks over to and kind of like looks at the ground and sort of, you know, like bends down to like look at this thing and kind of pulls some dirt aside and says like, oh, I think it's some kind of sword. And you can all kind of go over and have a look at this sword. This sword is like, maybe like it's just like this like massive sword that's like, I'm trying to like work out the size of this thing. Maybe like 8 feet long, the blade, lying in the ground, and it's like covered in something that you know, you're like, this doesn't look like a normal like bronze patina. This is like a strange kind of like crustiness that is on this sword. You can't really identify it unless any of you knows anything about like commodities. I don't know why I said commodities, metals and things like that. Things from the earth. You probably, maybe you also see like a helm, like what looks like a pointed metal helm sticking out of the ground, like several meters away.
Is it like the size of a person?
It's like a giant helm, you think.
Ooh, cool.
Just kind of like just the tip of it kind of pointing out. Maybe you spend like a few minutes here. Maybe like Shanae kind of like digs around it a little bit and like it's just like, you know, like this is massive.
Ooh.
Would we have seen the crusting before? Say like in stone, perhaps, or some. What's the color of it?
It's rust, but you just probably can't identify it as rust.
Yeah.
Is it quite heavy?
The sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's heavy, but it's it's very heavy.
Ooh.
And it would be like deteriorated to a great extent.
Fascinating.
Some kind of unknown technology. Aliens, perhaps.
Do we see the hilt of the sword as well? Or is it just the blade?
The hilt.
Just
I think maybe the hilt.
Like embedded jewels in it, or
yeah, you don't see anything
stones.
like that. It's just also maybe like what do you usually like? You know, like the hilt of a sword is kind of like sort of fits into the blade, and you kind of probably have this like long, like thinner bit that goes into. I don't know, like if I. So maybe like it's just like that. There's no hilt.
Just the blade.
Yeah, just the blade.
Fascinating.
But when you look at some of these bones that are lying around as well, they don't look. They look very. Some of them look like really odd, like this huge skull that's kind of covered in moss and partly broken down. Like maybe it has like multiple eye holes, like 4 eye holes. Just this giant skull.
Ooh.
Oh, this makes me think of Irvin. Didn't he have multiple eyes?
Yeah.
He wasn't this big though.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Could we camp inside the helm? Or would it fit a couple of people?
It's just kind of like the top of it poking out, like maybe.
Okay.
Maybe there's a theory that it's a helm. Like, yeah, I guess you maybe. Yeah, I mean, if you know it's a helm, maybe you can see like enough of it. I don't think it's like big enough to camp in. It's just like the size of like a person. So it's like.
Yeah.
One person could definitely. It's like a
still
one.
pretty deep.
It's like a one-man tent.
It's maybe a good spot to set up a fire. Nice
Yeah,
resistant.
it's nice and clear here
Protection.
too. There's not as many trees and bushes around.
It'd be easier to see. Or it'll be harder for others to sneak up on us. Well, I think we've been traveling for quite a while. I think everyone's getting tired. It's might be the perfect place. Let's set up camp.
All right. So what do you do when you set up camp? Do you like make a fire? It's like a fair few of these people that would probably all want to make. Well, I guess you could make like a fire like big enough for like
Just like a
25
communal.
people.
Mm.
Yeah.
Or even if we had to, maybe 2 or 3 fires, just so we don't become a beacon in the forest.
Like
One giant bonfire.
the nature of these bones, like, is there sort of like a rib cage? Oh wait, I might be thinking the bones are larger than they are. Some sort of thing that we could sort of gather within, and then maybe hang tapestries around to sort of block out a bit of the light that will come from the fire, at least just to sort of shield it a little bit. So when, as you say, we're not like this massive beacon. We're just like a few slithers of light.
Like, there would be like individual ribs. Yeah, maybe there's like a rib. I don't know how big. Like, so you think like you're thinking like the rib cage like encircles the fire?
No, well, not just necessarily just the rib cage, but like any sort of assortment of bones, whatever there is, anything that we can use to sort of hang things, and maybe have like gather within to have maybe just a little bit more of a defensible position.
Well,
Instead
my
of
other
just
question
being
is
fully
also
on
like,
fire.
how many tapestries do you think you have?
I don't
I don't because I don't.
delve into the.
I mean, I think like at most, if you've like cut up some of these tapestries already to make these like ponchos, I don't think you like at most you would have one more.
Okay.
But maybe it would be enough for you to kind of like, if you dig around and sort of pull out some of these bones and sort of stick them in the ground and try to like tie this tapestry to it, it would probably like block like a bit of vision. Which direction would you put this like tapestry screen in?
Maybe
I
towards
guess-
the forest.
Oh, yeah, or the...
Isn't the forest all around us? Yeah.
Yeah, like encircled by the forest. Aren't we?
maybe protecting the fire from the wind, if there's no clear...
That could help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
If
the
there
wind
is
is
a-
like
there is a wind.
probably in the evening, I guess, coming from the south. Is that how it works? Like going back to the sea?
Well, it doesn't. There's no. It can be any time. It doesn't. It's not determined by any. Wind is its own entity.
Well, there's like, because there's, you're like westerlies and easterlies or whatever. There's kind of like winds that are created by the spin of the earth, but then there's also like winds that like, like the land like heats up during the day, and so that causes heat to rise, which means that like that area has like lower pressure, and I think that means that like wind tends to go in that direction from the ocean. I think it works that way.
I think it definitely can do that for sure.
It's like,
Plus,
100%.
yeah.
plus we're near these small ranges that might act as a wind tunnel.
But yeah, I mean, we'll say, I'll just say that the wind is kind of coming from, like I don't know. I don't know if I've got that right, but I'm going to say it's coming from the sort of southeast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. It's
How
far
close
away.
are we to the hills? Like, are we like at the foot of them, or are they still somewhere to the northeast?
It's pretty hard for you to tell, but you do think that the terrain sort of rises to the east. It begins to rise. You can kind of see through the trees that it looks like the ground is kind of heading upwards a little bit.
Okay.
But you're not exactly sure like when it kind of meets the like proper hilly area. You think you're nearly at that area.
All right. Sweet.
Sure it is. At least it's the wind's blowing that far away from us.
Yeah.
Far,
I don't want to sleep with that stuff.
But yeah, you're right, Dylan. Like, I mean, I've sat at campfires where like it just seems like every time I move, the air like blows
Oh
the
my God,
fire into my.
No matter where you sit, you
Yeah,
get smoke
yeah. It's
in
like,
the
is this
face.
personal?
Do you hate me, Wind? What have I done?
But yeah, maybe it just seems like there's more wind coming from the south. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, like I think.
there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. We can talk about this afterwards about the personality of Wind,
Asshole wind.
how much it hates us.
All right, and so yeah, it's like it's beginning to get like darker in the sky, but you still got like maybe a couple of hours of, you know, some amount of dim light left. Do you do anything? If everyone's like setting up fires and everything, I mean, I guess these like 18, 20 Asharans can do most of that. What does everyone else do? Or what do you sort of do during this time?
Blakey, I think, will scour through the remains of these bones and weapons and armor and whatnot, just to see what else he might be able to find.
As you're kind of going through this stuff, scouring through these bones, you don't find anything, but you hear... You think suddenly this like strange like whispering in your ear. Almost sounds like a language, like spoken word. Just for a moment. Just while you're kind of like scrounging through these bones and kind of looking around, like kicking leaves around and stuff, you just hear this like... And you kind of... well, I don't know what you do. And maybe you hear it a couple of times.
I think Blakey will stand perfectly still and then just look in all directions and see if he can determine the location of where this voice is coming from. Is it in my head, or can I tell a direction?
It doesn't seem to be... Maybe if you've heard it twice, one time it kind of seemed like it was coming from over there, and then it sounded like it was coming from over there.
Okay. Blakey will just cautiously scanning the horizon, return to camp, and just might even just get the ear of the others and say, be wary, guys. Keep your eyes peeled. I just heard some really weird voices on the wind. Maybe.
What did it sound like?
It was a strange language, sort of wispy, but I didn't understand what it was saying.
Oh.
But I was kicking around the leaves and the bones, and I don't know. But yeah, maybe it was a warning. Maybe it was saying hello. I don't know.
I guess like this is it's not a clearing, is it? There's still trees that grow.
Yeah, it's not really a clearing.
But it's like noticeably clearer than the surrounding forest.
You begin to think that maybe this is a site of some kind of ancient battle. Like very ancient battle, and so you don't know if maybe that's why, but yeah, there's just less kind of trees growing around.
Right. So is there a way, like if I look around in a full circle, can I sort of determine, and again, is there like a threshold where the trees begin to grow normally again, or it's just a gradual increase?
It's kind of gradual, yeah, it's not like easy to tell that.
Okay.
Especially just by sort of looking around.
Yeah, right. Oh, I just sort of want to like do a circle, like maybe in my own head make like a little perimeter of where the sparseness is, and just sort of do a gentle stroll around where we've chosen to camp.
Okay.
Maybe where the bones sort of begin.
You spend a few minutes doing that, and then you also hear this like...
Right. Like, hey, Blakey, yeah, I heard that too. Yeah, great. I don't know.
Great.
Well, yeah. My non-existent hair is sticking up on the back of my neck.
should try having hair.
Maybe I should get a wig when we get to Verdelay. And finally experience what it's like to have hair.
Oh, I've got 400 silver. I'll hook you up.
That's
I think
Anyway,
maybe Dazzy,
back to the voices.
the Hyrax folk, will kind of like cautiously come over to you and be like, "Hey, I think I heard something. You guys hear that? There's a couple of us that think we've heard something around here, like some kind of whispering or something."
Yeah. I think this site's haunted. Yeah, I know about spirits, I guess.
You can give me a like a
guess.
religion check if you want.
Not maybe like in my own culture, would we sort of have like a spiritual afterlife type, the ancestors and.
Yeah, well, that depends on. Yeah, that's up to you.
Oh, definitely, 100%.
Yeah.
Being tribal and believing in just God, definitely. And yeah, the nature of this of battlegrounds and anguish, restless souls, wandering,
I don't think you need
trying
to
to
make a
fuck
check.
with people. Sorry?
Yeah, I don't
You
think
want me
you
to
need
make
to
a
make a check. No,
Oh,
I
okay,
think
okay.
I think that's what you conclude.
Yeah. It's like, uh-oh. But in my mind, I'm like, this is safe. Like they're just gonna fuck with us all night. And we'll never get any sleep. Yay.
I recall stories of the shaman who said this is what occurs if you die and nobody eats you. You continue to travel the world mourning, not experiencing the world through another person's eyes.
Oh.
That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Key is to eat them.
There's a lot of meat there.
There's not much left to eat. We could make a bone brew, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Maybe we can have a little funeral for everyone here. Lay them to rest.
That is a great idea.
Actually, short is you have some bone abilities.
I was as a joke, I was going to ask this. It's like, can I identify these giant bones that just far surpass my understanding of the size of creatures?
Yeah, I mean, you think that these bones, you think from the bones, you think that this battle is like more than like 1,000 years old.
All right.
Like a very ancient battlefield, and you think that these creatures are like smelling the bones, even as ancient as they are. You still kind of get a sense that, like, I mean, this skull with like 4 eyes or whatever, eye sockets, like it is just. You think that it is something similar to Irvin, actually.
I never encountered Irvin. That's it. That's the only problem.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. Well, he was brought back to the village.
Oh, true. In that case,
Corpse
yes.
was, yeah, wasn't it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, maybe we can say that you kind of like
But
you were part of the crowd, like checking that out.
Wasn't he a mutant? He mutated though from what he was.
Yeah,
yeah.
He was a mutant.
Right. Guys, I think this mutation affliction is ancient. These bones are 1,000 years old at least. So maybe. And was Irvin that the seal you guys encountered where it spoke in your mind? Is that the same thing? Where you just what is it? The fermenters, and they can.
Aberrants.
So like.
So the fermenter
the Aberrants,
the fermentor is a aberrant.
Oh, the fermenter. He just likes to put things and turn them into booze. Right, an aberrant. So the aberrants are, and this thing that these whispers, is that reminiscent of the speaking into the heads by the Aberrant?
So, Blakey, you fought the Selkie mutant. I'll say that, like, if Shorty has asked you that and you have a moment to think about it, you do note that there's, like, it kind of does remind you of that. Maybe it's not the same, but it's, like, kind of reminiscent of that.
Yeah, there was definitely an oddness to its physique.
The voices in its head.
certainly. Yeah, definitely. It does remind me.
Man, maybe we
Feels-
should just move the camp like a little bit away from this place. Hate to do this to you guys, but we gotta move again. No, I didn't say that. But
Everyone's
I do
already,
want-
like, lit the fires and they're all kind of, like, sitting down around them. But they are looking around wide-eyed because many of the Asharans have, like, heard some of these whispers and things.
Fuck. Do you guys, do we know of any sort of, like, counters to the Aberrants' voices? Alright.
I don't
we
think
came
so.
across.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, shit, guys, I mean... what do we risk being here? I mean, it's 1,000 years old. Maybe it's just the whispers of this creature, but... And it has no true power but other than to, you know, prod us awake at night.
Yes, I don't see any bodies of dead animals or some sort of destruction. It seems maybe it doesn't do any harm in this area, hopefully.
Maybe
Those that are resting just use some earplugs from the wet candles.
I still think we should have this funeral.
Oh, it's in your mind, though. It's in your mind, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe a little smoke ceremony.
Yeah. Do we have
That's
any
not my thing.
incense?
I've seen it done before.
Do you
That's
have
alright.
any incense or anything like that?
Yeah, do we? Hang on. Let me see what I got in my... Actually, all my shit was stolen, so...
Oh, yeah. Well, you might have had some... I don't
I
think
do
you
have
did
a
in this.
heap of drugs and poison, so...
Let's do a funeral ritual.
Fuck. I don't know, guys.
What are we thinking?
Look,
Holy water?
I guess if it... Oh, do you have holy water?
I got some holy water.
Maybe just splash it on the skull, see what happens.
All right.
Maybe we should say some words.
Yes.
I do remember some of the words from my village. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Let's get this over so I can have lunch.
Blakey, I think you should have
Hurrah.
a hero point because one of your adjectives is hungry.
Okay, thanks.
So do you all kind of gather around and do like a ritual around the fire and
Yeah.
say some words and...
Yeah, Oscar's even got this Pisces wooden idol that he got given to him a while back from someone, and he'll probably hold it out and, you know, sort of mutter under his breath. You know, about the cycle and how they should be, you know, returned to the cycle of life and death and rebirth and all that.
All right,
So
everyone
he
give
would
me
participate, yeah.
everyone give me an occultism check.
Ooh.
We'll do a group occultism.
Great.
Some big modifiers here, I bet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh
Did mine work? I don't think it did.
Yeah, yours
hang on.
didn't come through.
no. No.
Cult. Okay. There we go. Roll. Ooh, no.
-1.
Okay.
Yeah. Blakey's
Alright.
not smart.
Okay.
You perform this ritual around the fire. Some of the Asharans attempt to join in. Maybe some of them have like their own kind of simple holy symbols, and maybe they kind of sprinkle a little bit of ash on the fire, or like a bit of spice or whatever they brought with them. You perform this little kind of funeral, and then you don't hear any sounds for a while. What do? It's now dark.
Oh.
Right, so the sounds haven't escalated or anything.
They haven't escalated.
They haven't occurred. They've from our perspective, they've been subdued.
How long do you wait?
I guess we just indefinitely.
If you wait for
Till
a
we hear
little
him again.
while longer, then Vario, you hear this.
Sure it is. I think we need some more smoke.
I wonder if he likes drugs. Let's give the skull some drugs. How about that? Well, I only know what cats like, so I guess I take some of the cat and, in an almost like reverent way, sort of like sprinkle it, like, please be at peace and enjoy this stimulant. And I
And then you
Just
take the
so-
stimulant. Please, be at peace and enjoy this cocaine.
like I guess like an offering via my nostrils. No, I just
All the Asharans stand in front of you in a line. Be with Christ. Be with Christ.
Do you share it around?
Take a bump.
Think about it.
I'm not doing the drug personally. I'm giving it to the skull.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, you're giving it to the skull. Okay.
Yeah, this is like an offering and a well wishing to leave us alone, please.
Give me another occultism check.
All right, second chance, baby.
I don't pretend to know how these occultisms work.
Come on. Yeah.
What we got? All right. Okay. After a little bit of time, you hear this whispering again.
Right, but it doesn't get worse.
No, it doesn't escalate. It's just like
Alright.
every now and then somebody's like, I heard it again.
Is it like? I guess we won't know until we try and go to sleep, right?
Yeah.
I guess that's it, guys. This just seems pretty low key.
Yeah, we'll keep a watch. We'll keep the fires burning. Whispers can't hurt you.
Maybe we should have two on watch at a time with the.
Yeah.
Definitely good
All the
idea.
travelers, yeah.
Well, Blakey will offer to take the first watch.
Yeah, I've got Blakey as Kalia, Oscar Shorty as Vario. If you want to.
Maybe one of us with one of the convoy as well, so there'll be two up.
Okay.
Cover both sides.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well,
And it is it gets like pretty cool in the evening or the summer. maybe also, yeah, down to like 6-7 degrees Celsius or something like that. And is anyone wearing armor that they have to take off, like heavy armor? I don't remember. Or like medium
No,
armor?
I think we're all wearing leather armor.
Oh yeah, you're all... Alright. And yeah, you can see this like subtle purple light from the... It is now like a half moon kind of shining through the canopy. And you... Let me see. So if you do like 5... You don't really need to do 5 watches is the only thing. You probably only need to do like 4.
Okay.
So who skips a watch? Or how do you...
Well, possibly we'll double up instead of one of the party members. I mean, one of the convoy members.
Who doubles up?
Blakey can double up.
Okay. Who do you double up with?
Maybe go with you and Iskalia, because Iskalia is like a little bit more gentle and less physically resilient.
Less stabby.
Yeah. More susceptible to blows to any part of her body.
Fair enough.
Alright. And you've all got bed rolls. Oh, sorry.
Yep.
We do.
And
Yes.
everyone will kind of settle down for the night. But let's go on a 5-minute break, but don't take a long rest yet.
Okay.
Great. Love.
More gentle whispers.
Yeah.
So short is... Well, let me see. So if each person is sleeping 2 hours, yeah, Blakey and Iskalia, and then Oscar. Yeah, okay. So short is... Give me a perception check. And where are you? What are you doing? You're on watch. This is your watch.
Who am I with?
So... It is like... It's around midnight. And Blakey and Iskalia went first, then Oscar. So Oscar's kind of like woken you up, and then he's gone to sleep. And so you are probably just with like maybe one of the other Asharans. Is there anyone that you wish to select?
Just whoever's like... Maybe Pache.
He'll sit up with you, and he'll just be kind of like talking the whole time, like he's like, but he's like getting a bit sleepy, so he starts to kind of get a bit quieter. But he's like talking about like different spirits that he's made, and he's like his plans to like develop his Messiah, and like he kind of describes to you like the tavern in Verdelade, and kind of says like, yeah, I have this dream that maybe I could create something similar in Ashara if I get the chance, if I make it that far.
You will, brother. You will. I'm just sort of like idly responding, but really my back's to the fire, so I'm like, my eye line isn't sort of like, what's the word? I just learned this word. It's like night vision. You can create like a photon barrier essentially that like dims anything beyond the light source. So like even if you have night vision, it's sort of like ruined by like, yeah, like it was like a hallway. You just have an open door with a light in it, and anything beyond the light is like, it's like the light is a wall to the night vision, so it sort of like ruins anything beyond it.
Okay.
So like I don't have the fire in my eye line.
And are you standing?
I guess we're just sitting back to back, really. I envision me and Pache, and he's just like rambling away about booze, and I'm like, yes, of course.
All right.
Yeah.
maybe there's like a log or something. He'll also like switch from talking about like his plans to talking about Maria. Like, you know, he talks about how she's like changed his life and like he's made things much more like positive for him after his brother died. And how like, yeah, they're hoping to kind of run this tavern together. And let's go over to a battle map.
And then he fucking dies.
Yeah, then just an arrow just comes out of his throat.
Tell me I didn't just kill Pache by choosing him. I retroactively choose someone who doesn't have
Someone
a name.
annoying.
Unnamed character.
Yeah. Just one of the NPCs, like that. This like
Ashara one.
Sharon Villager 1.
Okay, so let's say that the fire. Did you end up making multiple fires or just one fire?
I don't know. Did they? They were the villagers were doing it.
Yeah, but I think you were saying that you wanted to make a couple of fires.
Yeah,
Alright.
we didn't want to be like a beacon. That's what we sort of talked about.
Yeah.
So maybe
So
there's
we
like a
had the-
fire there and a fire over here.
I actually can't see the map, by the way.
Uh,
I just have
hold
a
on,
screen.
my bad. Oh no, you're still on the break screen for some reason. Hold on.
I'm on the battle map. I can see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Wait, hang on. You cannot
Let's
switch
see.
scenes until
Kinda
resources finish loading for your current view.
That's pretty strange because like there's nothing on this map, so I don't know why. I can pull you to the scene, but I don't know.
Still says the same thing. You cannot switch scenes until resources finish
Maybe,
loading.
maybe you're having a bit of a
For my current view?
maybe you're having like a bit of an internet connection issue. This is the only thing I can think of.
Let me just refresh.
I'll put little squares in these so that we can tell them apart from the trees. Because, once again,
I got it. All good.
I'm just making a bunch of trees. So, it's kind of like, yeah, it's not like you're in a clearing exactly, but the trees are like more sparse. You guys are meant to be asleep.
Oscar sleepwalks. Yeah.
You're at like a slumber
this?
party or something. It's like, go to sleep! It's past 12! And actually, I guess like maybe these would be a little bit farther apart. If there's kind of like this space, this natural space here. And I'll just put like a bunch of civilians lying around rather than like trying to put like specific tokens, which will take over. They're kind of all like huddling around the fires. Put your cells where you think you would be sleeping, and in Shorty's case, where you would be like keeping watch.
Okay. Blicky would be close to a fire. Keep it warm.
Yeah. I'll be on the edge.
So I'll put Archer here.
Next.
So there's like a little log here, and you've got your like, yeah, maybe this log is kind of extending out from this tree here, like this. And so you're able to kind of like sit on either side of that log. Parche's like kind of looking maybe in this direction, like between the fires, and you're sort of looking out here. So give me a perception check.
Yes, I am God.
Awesome. Okay. Let me see. I'm just gonna add an additional tree, like here and maybe here or something like that. You're looking out into the darkness, and you hear like a twig snap over in this direction. You look over there and you see movement in the darkness amongst the trees. Just a flash of movement.
How large are we talking?
Too hard to see to determine like the size of it.
I immediately alert everyone as loud as I possibly can.
So you just... So what do you do?
I get up and just be like, we got movement!
Okay.
I will jump up to attention.
Like you will
And
move
then-
over.
Well, actually, I can't. I don't know if I can move yet.
Yeah, I'll say that... Actually, maybe Blakey, if you want to just go back to where you were, we'll just say that... Okay. Let me just make this a bit more ambient. Where's the lighting? Make it like more of a nighttime feel.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
That's
I like it. Cozy.
Crazy eyes.
Okay, so short is you yell, and I think that will definitely... Yeah, I think that's definitely going to wake everyone up. So you can begin to sort of collect yourselves and stand, but you don't have much more time to do anything than that.
Do we have enough to like pick up our arms next if we're sleeping next to them?
Maybe give me a reflex save. Anyone who wants to try to pick up your arms before we go into initiative.
And I try and hold a vial or something. Actually, no, I don't need to. Never mind.
Okay.
Can my perception roll be my initiative roll?
Yes.
Yes.
And let me just double check these bloody vision, stealth, darkness, etc. rules. Okay, so you have detected this creature. But it's still like kind of... Yeah, I think it's like hidden.
Concealed?
Yeah, I mean, because you have to use stealth to become hidden, so in a way it's like failed. Because it's failed because you've detected it. So maybe concealed is better. This is when you're observable but difficult to target. Okay. So, I'm going to put this character down over here. It would be somewhere just near where you're able to see, so I'm thinking like here.
Okay.
And I really want to add these other ones invisibly. Let me just see if I can do that. There used to be a way to do that, but I can't remember. To be able to like alt drag or something like that. Everyone close their eyes. No, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I don't know, we'll do something. Let's roll for initiative. Let me just put you in the tracker. Carrie doesn't go in the tracker, does she?
No, she just goes on my turn.
Okay.
wrong perception.
So put you in the tracker.
Oh,
Oh, hold on, I don't think that'll... Okay, and then I will roll short ears, and I'll put that in for Blakey as well.
Mhm.
Oh shit, hold on. I think I rolled Oscar as well.
Nice.
Okay, so short ears, what did you roll before on your perception?
25.
Oh, sweet. Okay. And what about you, Blakey? What did you just roll?
Something terrible. 12.
12. Okay, 12. Okay, good. I didn't do Oscars.
Wait, I thought Oscar is 12 and Blakey
Yeah, I
is.
just rolled 12 for mine.
Oh, maybe right-click on the combat tracker, and or either that, or if you're doing it in your sheet, are you doing it by sort of using the drop down? Because if you just make like a check, it won't recognize it. You got to use the initiative drop down.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh my god. Does right-clicking open it? Holy shit.
I did not know that either.
This whole time I've been like opening and closing every little window to get different things.
Sorry,
Oh
that's
my
almost
God.
certainly my fault.
I did perception. All right.
I just rolled it and then I manually changed it to my first roll.
That's
Initiative.
Oh, I
I
didn't
did
know
perception
you
check.
had access to the combat tracker to change it. That's good. That makes it easy.
Yeah,
wait, somebody's missing. Who's Carlia? You're missing from the combat tracker.
Oh.
It's in there as well.
What?
Yeah, you just
That's weird.
You just like left the combat tracker.
How?
I don't
I'm out of
know.
this fight. Good
You
luck.
just like flee.
Fuck that shit, I'm out.
I'll let you. You should be able to update your position in the combat tracker to what you had previously.
You had 28, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
28.
28. Okay, so you go
Perfect.
first. Nice.
Even more
dear.
aware than me.
Okay,
My
but let me just
sleeping
have a look at these
eyes.
reflex saves. Vario, you're able to grab your weapon. Blakey can. Oscar can. Shorties, you're awake. And is Carlia, you're not trying to do that because you can just make potions on the fly. Okay, so everyone is able to arm themselves. But Blakey, because you have a shield, right? I'll say that you can't do. I don't know if that makes
I
sense.
can't raise it.
Well, you actually, I think
it
you need to
does.
actually
That's an
like
action.
doff a shield, not so much raise
You
it,
do.
but actually like put it on.
Oh, okay. Right.
What does it take to do that?
Just be picking it up,
Yeah, it's like picking up like a weapon
So it's just an
or
action.
anything. It's an action to pick it up.
Maybe give me another reflex save to see if you can also pick up your shield. You
Not a
definitely can't
problem.
raise it, but you. Because I guess I'm thinking 5e where you have to like. Well, it is
Throw
an
it on.
action in 5e as well, I guess. Yeah, 19's fine. Okay, so you can pick up your shield and your weapon, so everyone is armed. But you're all still. You need to use an action to kind of stand up. You're kind of like standing up. Except for shorties. Alright. Is Carlia, what do you do?
Okay, so I'm gonna create a bioluminescence bomb with my versatile files,
Okay.
and I'm gonna throw it into. Well, I'm just gonna stand up, one action, yell out, "Who's out there?" And I'm gonna throw this bomb towards where I thought there was movement.
So you yourself didn't think there was movement though, because you were just woken up by shorties.
I see. Well,
If you kind of wake up and look around, I mean, you can give me a perception check if you want, but I think that will take an action to kind of search for
okay.
this individual because they're in the darkness still.
Okay. I will do that. Instead of making this bomb.
Okay. And do you stand up?
Yes, I stand up.
All right, so you use an action to stand up, use an action to try to like see if you can detect whatever this is in the darkness.
Yes, whilst yelling, "Who's there?"
Okay.
And then I guess with my final action, can I, if I see sort of where this person is, can I make him throw my bomb?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, did you already do a perception check? I can't see it.
Oh, no. Okay, perception check.
Okay, 22 is sufficient. From where you are, you see what looks like a green tail kind of like sticking out from the trees. It kind of like is like withdrawn into the trees, and you just catch sight of it.
Okay, I'm gonna aim for the tail.
Does prone give you any kind of disadvantage when you're attacking though? Let me just see.
No, I've stood up.
Oh, sorry, you did stand up. Okay, cool. All right, so you're just going to like throw this vial into the darkness. Let me see. This character is concealed. Just just roll a d20. Nice. Okay, 17 is a miss though.
Okay,
you throw this vial and it just kind of shatters in the darkness.
That's okay, because when this hits a hard surface, it shatters and releases the fluid's energy in a flare of light. Each creature within 10 feet must succeed on a DC 17 reflex, or be marked with a die that continues to glow for an hour.
All right.
So a DC 17 reflex save.
So the fact that it says within 10 feet is kind of interesting. Can you post that?
Yeah.
Just because, kind of like, where did it land if it missed? You know what I mean?
Within 10 feet.
I guess how close was it to the AC? Maybe.
Yeah.
Was it
Cool.
Well, when you normally miss with your like firebomb, it still does the splash damage,
That's
Yeah.
and that's usually 5 feet.
true.
Yeah, and
So
it wasn't
probably
like
land within 5 feet of
a
it, I
critical
would assume.
failure. Okay, so should we make a wait? So what is it? Bomb exploder must succeed on a reflex save or be marked. So DC 17.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay. And a fortitude save as well. Otherwise,
Yes, that's
Yeah,
true.
so
An affected
creature must also
creature.
attempt a DC 17 fortitude saving throw against the overwhelming burst of light. Okay, so I give
Flashbanged.
the fortitude
Yeah.
save.
Oh my god! I thought they were going to critical fail.
Okay, so she's
Blinded.
she's unaffected by that, but she's still like glowing.
She's
Is that
glowing.
it?
Yeah,
And
she's
a die that
glowing.
continues to glow for 1 hour. And it's not
Yeah.
like it sheds like heaps of light though, is it? Or does it?
The vial itself sheds, I think, 10 feet of light. Yeah, a 10-foot radius of light.
Oh yeah, constantly sheds light in a 10-foot radius. So that suggests that she would also... Let me see if I can do that. 10-foot radius. There we go. Nice.
Yeah. Ouch.
Okay, so you just hear this kind of like angry hiss as this like shiny goo kind of spreads out and just kind of like coats some of the trees here as well and like covers her. And this area sort of bursts into light, and you see this this individual who you've seen before. This like sleek, emerald scaled lizard folk, who you know to be named Kalesha. She is one of the bounty hunters, and she kind of like lifts her arm up to sort of like, you know, she's trying to like adjust to this light. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much everything you can do. So I'm going to, at this point now, add in a couple of other characters.
A couple of other characters.
couple of at
Fingers
least
crossed.
no, there is.
All right.
And a full platoon of Suskin.
Oh, no.
Surely it's just the bounty hunters.
Yeah.
Surely, right? Yeah.
The Suskin are too lazy. They couldn't do the good work.
Yeah.
They're going to send the bounty handlers out.
Oh my god.
Oh, there was like a moose one, wasn't there as well? It's like a big moose guy.
Yeah, there's a
Like go
a
through
moose
my
woman
notes. Moose woman.
and an Ekin. So as you hit her and she lights up, I think you will hear from the north someone call out and just say, "No need to fight over this. We are just here to take you back to the Suskin. To Ashara! Surrender and you won't be hurt! Does anyone say anything?
Yes, surrender, and you won't be hurt.
Yes, what he said.
All right. Okay. I don't want to go too crazy with this. All right. This lizard folk snarls, and she is holding a bow already, and she's kind of like pointing it towards like Short Ears. But as she gets like hit and she kind of raises her arm up to sort of deal with this glow, she's going to like shift her focus towards Iskalia, and she's going to then try to like fire an arrow at you over this this other like Asharan who is kind of just getting up. He'll provide you a bit of cover, but not enough, I don't think.
Oh my god, she got me. She got me good. She got me critically good.
Oh, is it a crit? Okay, hold on. Let me re-roll it as a critical.
Oh!
Okay.
Holy shit.
Hectic. Whoa. Okay. She is then going to... let me see.
Don't do that
In order
again.
to, like, put her weapon away, she would have to... I think she is going to... 5... I think she's going to take another shot at you.
Uh-oh.
I hope this doesn't hit. I'm scared. Okay.
Oh, it hits me.
It hits. All right.
It got me.
With the extra AC from the...
AC?
Oh, yeah, so that would give you like another 2, I reckon. I think 9 and 20, it still hits you. Oof. 13. Shit.
Oh, I think... Am I down?
Not down.
Not yet.
Oh,
Short is.
Ooh.
Fuck. I see like this occur, and I'm gonna do some things. I'm gonna do a chi rush and get to her in a single action.
Okay.
I'm also concealed now. I'm also going to... I'm going to flurry of blows her.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to inner upheaval her.
What does that entail again?
Oh, that's just it's a +1. Hang on.
Alright.
Yeah, it's just
Focus
a
your chi
+1.
into devastating magical attacks. Okay, +1 status bonus to your attack. Okay. And so you're concealed, she's definitely not concealed anymore. Okay, alright. Go for it. And what does this look like when you're making these blows?
Just like there's like sort of a blurring of force around my fists.
Oh yeah, it's just that kind of like almost like multiple fists like from the Matrix.
Yeah.
Just like a little
Figure
bit.
I'd missed that.
That's a miss, yeah.
That's really lame.
She'll just kind of like sidestep the first punch. She moves, yeah, extremely like with extreme agility, and that one as well. She just sidesteps the other way. Surrender.
Alright, 1 sec. Let me think for a sec. Alright, I guess I still have one more attack. Oh my god.
That one, she just kind of like whacks your hand with the bow that she's holding. And like maybe laughs.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Varyo's going to stand up, move into the darkness, and then he would like to see if he can hear or spot anyone else that might be flanking from this side of the camp, if that's possible.
Yeah, you can give me a perception check. That'll take an action.
Yeah, that'll be my last action.
Okay. You know that there is somebody up there because you heard them call out previously, but you're not able to sort of reveal their exact location.
Okay. In turn.
Okay. You hear this loud shing, and the sound of hooves stomping on the ground as in the darkness this individual just comes like running towards you, and she's just like, "Put down your arms or you will die." And you can just kind of see her like at the edge of the firelight. You see like the glint of this big massive bronze sword in her hands as she runs towards you. Maybe you see also like these big like antlers coming out of her head. I think down here, Blakey, you hear some kind of like rustling in the trees, and then you hear this like chanting. And this beam of green light just comes out of the darkness. You kind of look over there, and for a moment you see like these two like kind of angry eyes and these like spines, and you recognize the face of this Ekin bounty hunter who kind of has been in the camp a few times. He's going to cast Enfeeble on you, attempt to. So give me a fortitude save.
Oh god, okay. Where's my character? Sorry, guys. Fortitude, here we go. Oh yeah.
Excellent. So success is Enfeebled 1 until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll give you Enfeebled. Alright, Oscar.
Maybe as a free action, Oscar's going to say, like, put your weapons down and we'll let you go back to the Suskin before attacking the moose that's just run over next to me. My eyes were over towards the lizard, but then I guess I heard this moose running from the bushes behind me, so I'll turn around and attack.
That makes sense.
I'm lying down, so first action will be standing up. Second action, I'm going to do Hunt Prey. And then third action will be to get Carry in behind him and attack.
Alright.
Get him, Carry. Carry's going to move there and attack.
Nice. And so she is also off guard. 19. Ooh, 19 is a miss.
Dang.
So she maybe, as like Carrie kind of flies over there, she's just like running at Varya. Maybe Carrie is just kind of like flying after her, just kind of trying to peck at her in the air, but just sort of doesn't quite get her. Alright, Blakey. You lose this, the start of your next turn, so you're no longer enfeebled.
At the start of my turn, so I'm no longer enfeebled. Terrific. So, Blakey stands up, takes his co-potion and shield and bangs them together. And then we'll use 2 movements.
Just before you do that also, is Kalia, are you like giving off light yourself? Is that because of that potion that you used?
Oh. I don't think I should be giving off light. Because I've used that potion up.
Yeah, okay. Maybe, why does it do that?
Did I do that?
I don't know. I think, like, if I remember when you did this once before, it was like as soon as you created it, like it just being in your inventory maybe makes it do that.
Oh, yeah. Maybe because I'm holding it. Yeah.
Oh, was it the bioluminescent bomb?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, but you've, like, destroyed that now.
Yep.
Okay, sweet. All right. Sorry, continue, Blakey.
All right, no worries.
Oh yeah. Also to interrupt you just again immediately after I said that, these all of these Asharans are gonna like kind of get up and begin like backing away and kind of huddling
good.
together, like, oh
Okay,
no,
terrific.
no. Okay, what do you do, Blake? Oh wait a minute. No, I'm just
Going to murder you.
You're talking to the NPC, right? I mean, come on.
Yes. I am, literally just going to run. So that is 50 feet. Move. I've got some sort of ruler thing on. Hang on. Now can I move? Yeah, there we go. So, that's my entire turn.
Okay.
You've twice
Also,
stood up.
is Kalia, you're like kind of out of the initiative again. Like it's like you're in the tracker, but you have somehow unrolled your initiative, or it. Well, I'm not saying you did it, but it just happened to you.
I think I know what I did. Okay. Won't do that again.
Okay.
Okay.
What was it?
I don't know. I mean, I think I just toggled something.
Okay. All right, your turn.
Okay, so Iskalia is going to she's going to use her healer's gloves if she can use it on herself.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Good. Good. Please. Yes. Oh my God.
Pop out your little drawers.
Yeah. Okay.
Does anyone get that? That's a Boosh reference. Mighty Boosh.
You say?
Sorry. Pop out your little drawers. I think it's like the end of the first season where like this like sandpaper man, like he can't like masturbate, and then they give him gloves, and then he's finally able to masturbate, and he's just got this like magazine full of like cabinets and things that he's jerking off to. Pop out your little drawers. Anyway, I'm sorry, Iskalia. I'm ruining
the Mighty Boosh.
Yeah, the Mighty Boosh.
Oh god, yeah, okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Continue.
She's gonna make a versatile vial and strike the Kalesha. God damn it!
Okay,
What
it's
is
a miss.
happening to us?
But
Oh yes, the splash damage. So sorry.
that's alright.
That's fine.
And then she's gonna maybe try and run behind this tree. Okay.
Okay, and is it just two? It's two. It's always two. And it
Yes,
doesn't-
it's 2.
What kind of damage is it? Acid
Acid.
damage. Okay.
Yes.
I'm like missing every punch, and then I'm just rained with acid. Like,
Sorry.
what's happening? I'm in hell.
It's just the target that gets the splash when it misses.
That was what I
Oh
thought
yeah.
as well.
Sorry. Yes.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
only if it hits. I
My
think.
bad. Yeah. If it hits, then it gets anyone within 5 feet.
Oh, no acid rain. Okay.
Yeah. You're all good.
For now.
Yeah.
Okay, she is going to drop her bow and draw a big, like, curved bronze sword and kind of, put her, like go into, like, fighting stance. She puts her, like, clawed, like, lizard foot, like, back in the dirt and kind of braces and then sort of prepares to, like, try to, like, chop at you with basically a bronze scimitar. Short is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Whoa. Okay.
So,
16 slashing.
Okay. So, like, hang on, let me look at something. So my AC is 22. Is that a crit?
Yeah. Fuck, I guess it is. Both in the light. There's no reason it's not a crit. Okay, I'm gonna re-roll it as crit damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Donate that.
Awesome.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Ouch.
and she is then going to... Let me see.
Wait, wouldn't that be 3 actions?
She
no,
dropped her bow,
dropping-
pulled out the scimitar, that's
sorry.
1 action.
Yep. My mistake.
She's then going to... Let me see... Okay. I think she is just then going to sort of back up. She backs up from you over to this tree. And sort of prepares for you to come at her. Okay, short is.
Oh, dude. I was concealed. You didn't roll the d20. My mistake. No, you can't reckon.
No, I reckon you can. 100%. I just thought because you were both in the light, but yeah, it's because of the magic that you have.
Yeah.
Wait, so what does it have to get? 5.
Just a 5, yeah.
Oh man, come on, get like a 3.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah! Fucking hell. Am I God? I think I'm God.
Hey, give me $1 million.
Say it, damn it, say it.
Give me an Anna true happiness. Fuck happiness.
And $1 million.
And $1 million. Yeah, but what if that is the source of like true, you know, because in that moment I was like, shit, you've got to outsmart the genie somehow. Like, so I'm like, it's going to fuck me if I say $1 million. You know what I mean?
True,
Like,
that's true. $1 million of suffering.
yeah. I forget what was happening. Okay, short is you were not injured by that.
Great.
Nice.
What? So she misses
roller
and then
coaster.
runs away.
Yeah, she kind of misses, and you kind of dodge out of the way. She's gonna like she sees like how fast you move, and that's when she kind of takes. She doesn't turn. She sort of backs up real quick with this sword. She's like looking at you straight in the eyes, sort of preparing to continue this like melee, this duel.
Okay. I'm gonna follow her.
Also, I should have said everyone else gets infinite happiness as well. I'm sorry, guys. I had only a couple of seconds to make the joke, you know. Like,
What happened?
Hold that against you.
happy for you, you fucking asshole.
I'm already happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I assumed
Okay.
about everyone.
Yeah. Only you need happiness.
Yeah, I'm really depressed.
That was a compliment, actually, guys.
You already make us happy. It's your life.
Dude.
I
Dude.
really am God.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna flurry of blows there.
Okay.
And I'm no longer blurry.
Okay. That hits.
Yes. Suck it.
Also, Anna, the light that's on her, it's not like fairy fire, right? Like, it doesn't give anyone advantage on her.
No, no.
Okay, cool. All right.
8.
8. She's just like, ugh.
Because I'm flurrying and blowsing her. Flurrying of blowsing. She has to roll on stunning strikes.
Okay, was that one? Oh, yeah, she's got to make a fortitude save for that one.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Come on. Oh, is that a fail? Oh, damn. Okay. 13 misses as well.
Oh, it isn't. She does save, doesn't she? Just.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try and disarm her. Actually.
All right.
I think that's just an attack roll.
Yeah.
Fuck, I've looked this up, but I haven't. When I looked it up, I was like, I'm gonna do this, and then I just haven't done it for weeks.
I think I have it. Yeah. Disarm is you need a free hand, which you've got. It's an athletics,
Athletics
check versus reflex DC.
Okay. All right. Actually, that's great. Right. All right. Let's do it. Okay.
that's not gonna
Thank
do
you.
it.
All right.
She just kind of pulls the weapon back. You're not even able to like touch her. She's just. All right,
Cool.
Vario.
As this moose folk ran up to Vario in his face to surrender, she just looks up and sees his like golden cat-like eyes, and he turns around with an intimidating glare on his turn.
All right, nice. What does she need to do? Will save or something?
Yes. Against a threat, you don't take it. The more right.
Intimidating glare. Where is it? Feet. Oh, it's just you can demoralize with a glare, so it's just attempt an intimidation check. Yeah, so give me an intimidation check, and then you just got to beat her will DC.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't do it. Yeah, she's like kind of quite like big, like towering, muscular, and you sort of like look up at her and she sees these like gleaming eyes, but also like you're a bit of a silhouette with your back to the fire, so yeah, she doesn't seem phased.
Okay, so he's gonna follow with a lightning strike. Is she off guard with?
She is.
Okay. Oh, good.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Nice.
Ooh.
That was Pache. Yeah, that'll do it. He's like still on this log, like he hasn't gone anywhere. He's just kind of like, in a way, he feels like this is like the safest spot to be. Like,
That's getting good now, boys.
okay, 13. All right.
Nice. And he'll use a second attack again with the lightning.
You see a look of
Spike.
shock in her eyes as this electricity passes through her and her face lights up.
Oh,
But that misses.
nah.
The second one, she's gonna.
And turn.
Okay. She's gonna hit back at you with the long sword.
I like to nimble dodge it.
All right.
I misses as well.
She will. She'll try again with the long sword. Yes. Okay. And then she sort of looks over her shoulder and she sees like Carrie, and she looks over at Oscar. She's going to step over to here to get like a better position by this tree. She kind of puts her back to this tree. Holds the sword before her with like a sort of a low guard. And the Ekin, who is just like this creepy looking, like small, like twisted looking figure. He's just kind of exuding this like cynical, sort of paranoid, like nasty sort of energy. And he is going to... Let me see. I think he is going to attempt to like reach out to you, Blakey, with his two sort of like almost frail looking like clawed hands and try to like grab you around the neck while you're sort of, you know, like he tries to kind of wrestle your arms aside and just kind of reach out and grab you. And
Okay.
he's going to attempt to cast this spell, which is harm, using an action. So, I guess give me a fortitude save.
Before I do, because it includes manipulate, I can use reaction strike.
Awesome.
And if I crit on this, it destroys the spell.
Okay, sick.
So I will do just a normal strike. Let's see what happens. Come on. Yes!
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
So,
that is a
Yeah.
crit.
Nice.
Where's the
Sick.
Warhammer? Get the Warhammer out.
Oh,
get the Warhammer.
All right, so he tries to do this, and you just like knock him away, smack him in the side of the head with your weapon. Wait, what weapon are you using? Like a Kopesh?
Kopesh, yeah.
Yeah, maybe you kind of hit him with the hilt. And you do the damage as well, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
correct.
nice. Give me the crit.
All right. Critical damage.
I'm not even sure. I'm not sure I was actually doing this spell correctly, but anyway. Okay, he takes 10 damage, and he kind of like stumbles back. And then he is going to actually attempt to... Yeah. As he sort of stumbles back, and now he's just going to be like, he kind of swears and then says more of these arcane words and tries to like channel the same kind of dark void energy at you from like a slight distance. Like this will take 2 actions to do this. Harm versus living. So give me a DC 21 basic fortitude save. He is still in range. Can you do that? Oh no, because you only have 1 reaction.
I only get 1 reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. How's that?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
So you pass, and it's a basic save, which I always forget how this works. Bear with me, I have this cheat sheet. Basic saves. You take half the listed damage from the effect. Okay. So you take... Nice, 2. Only 2 void damage. And does it do anything else? Target is a living creature. You deal damage to it. Cool. Alright. Awesome. Very ineffective. Okay, Oscar.
Oscar, this guy's gone perfect distance for his longbow to not get this volley effect, so he's happy where he's going to be, and he's just going to shoot at this moose. He's back up against a tree. First action will be a hunted shot, so 2 shots. Pow pow.
She is Briar, and now that you can see her more easily, she's towering. She's wearing this like bronze like plate mail, and she's got these like really unusually vast antlers that have these like patterns and shapes carved into them. 23 is definitely going to hit.
Okay, cool. First shot does extra damage. Precision.
She attempts to kind of like hit the arrow out of the air, like, but it just past the sword and kind of like hits her in the side.
That was crazy.
So 17. Oh wait, hold on.
17 damage.
Yeah. And then 22.
And then 22 for the second shot. If that hits.
Wait, I'm confused. What's happening? Where's the second shot?
The hunted shot is 2 quick shots.
Just with
the
one
bow?
attack?
Yeah, 1 action and it does 2 strikes.
Oh, so you don't have to roll the attack twice. I thought you did.
Yeah, I do. So the
Oh,
first
sorry. Okay, hold on.
first one was 23 to hit,
23 to hit.
and it did 17 damage, and then I rolled to hit
Oh,
again.
I think I
and
just
it's
took
22.
like... Okay, cool. The 22 does hit, yes.
Okay.
And what was I?
And then-
I was thinking things away. Oh no, okay.
That one's
All
4
right.
damage.
Only 4 damage. Okay. She
All right.
coughs up a little bit of blood.
Yeah.
It kind of stains her like shiny bronze plate mail.
My second action, I'm gonna send Carrie to try this this vomit action. She's got to be, I think it's like a 10 feet range, yeah. So, I think she's just gonna fly up behind her and fly up over here and try this. So it's got to be a Fortitude 19 save, or Briar gets sickened.
Okay. Fortitude
Maybe she
save.
does this retching while she's flying through the sky.
25 passes.
Succeeds. Yep. Okay, and then I've got my third action. I'll just take another regular, just one shot.
So after she's hit her with this couple of arrows in the side, she kind of like tries to wheel around the side of this tree to like pull these arrows out. Carrie comes like flying around. She sort of just like ducks out of the way as this vomit just like, and then you take like another shot at her, but it just like hits the tree just where her head is, just misses her.
That's my turn. End turn.
Okay, Blakey.
Okay, Blakey's going to take out his, still has a Kopesh, attempt to strike.
Alright, and I guess I'm saying, yeah, because you're both concealed. You don't need to roll or anything. 29 is definitely going to hit.
Is that a crit?
It is a quit. It is a quit. It is a crit. Why, Wes, it is a quit.
Kopesh does not quit. Nice. So that'll be first
16.
attack.
Capiche? Okay.
And for the second attack,
He's wearing
I
like
think
studded leather armor. I think when you hit him with this Kopesh, it just like carves the front of his chest and like basically cuts open this armor, just and he just like cries out. You've like exposed all of this like tissue and skin on the front of him, and he is like bleeding profusely now, kind of stumbling back and looking dazed.
All right, so I've come down on one side. I'm going to go back, and do a mighty X across his front.
Sick.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Got a crit again. Holy.
I feel like this might.
Okay, that's a crit.
Yeah, that's a crit. That's a crit.
So yep.
How do you kill him?
Laughing, smiling, in complete joy, having the time of his life, just taking giant slabs at this thing. And as he sees him fall to the ground, he's going to run over his corpse and try and join the fight somewhere else.
All right, and I think like
Laughing
as
the
he
entire
goes
time.
down, he's kind of in the middle of trying to like reach out to you again and cast this other spell, and this void energy that is coming out of his hands as you kind of like slay him and he falls back. It kind of like, sort of like when like Darth Vader like picks up the Emperor and his electrical like goes onto himself, and he's just like,
I'll just stomp him into the ground as I pass over his corpse.
Nice.
And then I'm just going to use the last action to move. And that's it.
Okay, Iskalia, give me a will save.
Ooh.
All of you begin to notice an increase in the wind, and also this strange kind of whispering on the wind.
Oh no.
And you begin to think that you can see things like shapes and movements in amongst the trees, and this kind of like energy like swirling around. It's almost like the noise that you're making and the sort of the energy that you're putting into this fight is like somehow sort of stirring up some kind of power that is like resting in the earth here. 18 is okay. You hear more of this whispering that you heard before, like, but you're okay. You can maintain your concentration. What do you do?
Oh, does it invigorate me or make me feel bad?
No particular effect, so it's up to you for roleplay.
Oh, what's going on? Ah. I'm just gonna run over here.
It invigorates you?
Yeah.
All right. Like it kind of like passes like a shiver down your spine and like.
Yeah. Kind of a chilling invigoration. And she's gonna throw one of these versatile vials again.
All right.
And I think it's a -2 because I'm just out of range. So 21.
21 hits.
Yes, finally. Sorry, short is.
Okay, so 7 to her and 2 to short ears.
Yes. Wait.
And shorty, as you can hear the sound of this sizzling coming from her, but a bit coming from you as well, I guess. As this acid like melts into your flesh.
I'm trying to try it again.
Try it again. Okay.
At her.
That one misses.
Okay, just 2 to her then.
2 splash damage. Okay. Alright. I'm going to give her a will save now. Okay. Short is you see almost what looks like a kind of a mist or a cloud or something like that, like come out of the darkness behind Kalesha and sort of, and you think almost for a moment that you see the shape of this like huge like 4-eyed skull that you saw before, except it is kind of like has this, you know, it's more like properly formed, although it's made out of this smog, and it has this big like long weird snout and a tongue coming out of it, and it kind of like comes out of the shadows, and Kalesha like turns around to see it like and kind of like swings her like sword at it as it sort of like dissipates and like flies like past you both, and there's just like this mist in the air for a moment. But she turns around and her eyes are widened. And she shouts out to Briar. She's like, "There's something else here!" She will then attempt to hit you with her scimitar.
Yep. That definitely hits me.
Okay. So 10 slashing damage. And I think she'll try to hit you again with a scimitar.
It does not hit me.
Awesome. Then she is going to, let me see, she can move, she's going to run over to here. And she cries out again and says, "Philic is down! We should leave this place!" Sure it is.
I am gonna yell. I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, guys, like this ain't good. This thing, it's coming. It's I don't know. The offerings didn't work, guys. We gotta get out of here."
And with that, give me a will save. The quat offering didn't work.
Yeah.
Okay, you're good. You hear more of these like whispers, like maybe you see kind of like more of this movement around you.
It's like, oh yeah. Fuck, man. I'm sort of like, as I'm following, I'm like clapping my hands, like, "Let's go, people. Let's go. Back it up." And I'm gonna follow her and flurry of blows her. If I can find my screen again. Okay.
Uh, 20,
Is that
21, I think.
21?
Yeah, 21 hits.
Yeah, baby. 8.
Alright. 8 bludgeoning. Kind of like hit her in the side of the jaw as she's kind of like looking across the trees and sort of looking back at you. She tries to dodge and just...
Alright, flurry of blows, that's right. Ooh. She does have to make a stunning blows resisting.
Save.
Ooh, shit. She
Okay,
fails.
so she fails. So that, what does that mean? She loses an action.
She's just stunned 1. Yeah, she loses an action.
Stunned 1. Okay, cool.
And then I'm actually I'm going to move away from her. I'm going to come around and sort of like position this tree in between herself and me. And that's me.
Okay, Varia, give me a will save.
Nice.
Okay, awesome. You hear these whispers and things and see more movement, but you're able to maintain your resolve.
Think we're waking him up, guys. He's going to attack with his lightning spike.
All right. So 18. It
She's
still
off
misses.
guard.
Still misses.
Oh, okay. He will attack again.
She's kind of in the middle of trying to like snap these arrows off and just 18 misses as well.
218. Okay. And turn.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. She is going to attempt to strike you, Barrow.
Nimble dodge it, please.
All right.
That hits still.
Still hits.
Yeah.
Okay. And then she will heed the call of Kalesha. And she kind of like looks over there and like hesitates and looks back at you. She says, "You have grown powerful indeed. But you do not have long. You are wanted." And she will kind of back away and say, "Do not follow us." And let me see. She's hit you once. She can make a couple of movements. She's going to move all the way to the edge of the map and basically kind of run into the forest. You can pursue her if you want when it's your turn. Oscar.
Well, everyone's kind of running from us. Do I have to do this will save, I guess?
Yes.
Okay, so see what happens.
Okay, you're good.
I'm good.
Maybe you
Okay.
see almost like this strange kind of, it almost looks like a snake, but with partially like humanoid kind of body behind it. Sort of, almost like a, like an alien, like one of those things. What are those things called in Alien, the movie?
Face huggers?
Xenomorphs.
Yeah, xenomorph. Almost kind of looks like a xenomorph,
yeah.
and it's more like a medium sized, but it's just kind of like, again, like this ghostly shape that sort of comes flying at you and sort of passes through you, and you can hear these like whispers in your head that remind you very much of like Irvin and the Selkie mutant. But you're able to kind of shake your head and like resist this feeling of fear that creeps over you. Or threatens to creep over you, so you're okay. So, what do you do?
I think... Do I want to try to take some shots at Kalesha?
Take the shot, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna hunt prey and take a hunted shot and take 2 shots against Kalesha. So that'll be 2 actions.
All right.
So let's do first shot.
Oh,
Oh,
Miss.
Miss.
Second shot.
come on.
Probably a miss as well.
Miss as well.
Ah,
Yep. I'll call out, "Those are warning shots. Don't come back."
All right. Flaky.
Blakey's gonna spend his turn just
Oh,
laughing. You just hear this.
You got your microphone up.
Thank you. Blakey's going to spend his turn just laughing. You just hear the sound of Blakey laughing and running through the forest. He's going to move up next to Shorty is. Just mixed with the whispers, you're not sure what to be more afraid of.
Oh yeah, give me a will save as well.
Yeah, good point.
I think you forfeit your will save.
He's mad.
Or maybe you give Short
Oh,
Ears
no.
another will save. No, I don't know.
Oh no.
No, you're all good. You're all
Whoa.
good.
I'm happy.
Yeah, you are barely even
Private.
paying any attention to these sounds.
Yeah.
But as you reach Short Ears and you are kind of like looking over at him and laughing, this ghostly skull sort of forms in front of you and takes on almost like a little bit more of a solid feel than it had before. Let me just make this thing a little bit bigger.
Whoa.
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 How do I make it
Freaky
bigger?
looking.
It's got so many small teeth.
Oh my god, it does.
Mm.
Let me see.
About the size, it's about what you do with them.
It will appear, it kind of appears here, sort of flying towards you. And Oscar, you see also this like strange kind of like, and Varia, you see this as well. This strange like serpent-like xenomorph type thing appear here. Kind of forms here. And these things are gonna join the party.
What? Oh, man.
Hey.
Can we join the party? Not that kind of party. The party of death. Okay. Iskalia, give me a will save.
Oh. Woo. The ominous whispering was a sign, wasn't it?
What'd you get?
19.
19. Okay, you're okay.
Oh,
do you
okay. Well, okay. Iskalia is she doesn't want these bounty hunters to get back to the Suscan any information. And she's been hardened by battle. So with steely resolve, she's gonna come and throw a vial at
Carrot cake.
16 misses. But she'll take the 2 splash.
and she'll do it again.
And have a hero point for being
Ooh.
steely, since steely is one of your adjectives.
Good old.
20 misses as well.
Damn.
So she'll take another 2.
Two splash.
Yep, another 2 splash.
Okay.
And okay, she looks back as you are like throwing these vials at her. She's trying to like jump in the air. Her tail's kind of like, lashing in the air as she's jumping around. And she looks back at you and then kind of sees this like big ghostly skull with multiple eyes. This is just a generic token. Imagine it has multiple eyes. And her eyes like widen. She's like, fuck. She like just goes like, moves way quicker than she was before, and she just legs it. Sure it is.
So like, so the battle map that we're on,
Yeah.
would you say that sort of symbolizes the edge of the sort of clearing, the bone-strewn clearing, or
Yeah,
not?
maybe.
So like, if I, oh shit, man, I'm just wondering, like, can we just walk away and these guys can't follow us? Anyway, that's just my thought process as I decide what I want to do. And I'm going to get behind it. And I'm going to flurry of blows. But it's a. Let me just say, I'll ask it. It's just a floating skull, or a solid.
A giant floating ethereal 4-socketed skull with like a sort of a snout and like a tongue coming out of it, and like rows of sharp teeth. Maybe actually, because it's a ghost, maybe you can see these kind of eyes in 4 eyes in the skull. But yeah,
alright,
it's a ghost.
It's a ghost. I am going to attack it. Oh!
Ooh, nice.
31 is a hit.
It's not a crit? Oh, I just critted though, regardless.
Yeah, it's still a crit.
Nice.
Numerically, had I reached a 31 without hitting a 20, it wouldn't be a crit. Is that what you're saying to me right now?
Why do you want to know that? That sounds suspiciously like metagaming to me.
Oh my god. Come on.
And
Anyway,
is this just bludgeoning damage?
My attacks are magical. Magical bludgeoning.
Let me see. What kind of magic does it say?
No, it does not. But one sec, sorry, I can't remember what this is. Mystic Strikes, it says. Focusing.
I'm confused by this snap block again as well.
It doesn't. I can't. It doesn't say. I know I was supposed to choose a school, and I'm pretty sure I chose. There was like. It was so bizarre, actually, when I was trying to figure this out. There's like. Divine. My magic is divine.
It's divine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh no.
Sorry, that's just one attack. It's a flurry of blows.
Blows.
Why can't I? There it is. Okay, here we go. 18.
18 is a miss.
It still has a roll for if it can be stunned. Stunning blows.
Can it be stunned? Maybe it can. All right, I'll roll for it. Let me see. What is it? Fortitude. Okay. It you just like like as you kind of like pass your fist through it, you can see this divine energy that's sort of like surrounding your fist. This thing sort of looks like disturbed by this. Some of the mist kind of dissipates, but it doesn't seem affected in any way by your attempt to stun it. It kind of turns towards you and begins kind of like kind of gnashing its ghostly teeth.
All right, in that case, I'm gonna like step. So, okay. Just because this is very specific, I want to like, I'm wondering if there's a threshold to its ability to travel, and
we'll say that's the threshold of
this is the threshold right
this
here.
Area, approximately.
All right, just like take a step back and be like, all right, come at me. Oh wait, sorry, this here, just because it probably has reach, so. Like, okay. I can still hit you. You're right there.
Okay. All right, Varia.
Oh. So, Varia would like to use his dueling cape in a protective position as an action.
Okay.
And just hold an attack action. Thinking, we work these creatures up. Maybe since Bedul stopped, they might retreat. So just hold his a melee attack action in case the creature decides to attack him.
All right. And I think also all of these Asharans seeing these ghosts are like terrified, like whoa, like they do scatter into the trees. But, well, maybe they kind of hover around because they don't want to go too far away from you, and they also probably don't want to go into the darkness, so maybe they don't actually just run off into nowhere, but they're all just kind of like, like, what do we do? Like, super huddled together. Pache is, like, still on this, like, log, just like, where's everyone going? I feel like maybe Maria is going to, like, come, like, running in to, like, grab him. He's, like, almost, like, stunned with fear. And she's gonna, like, grab him and be like, come this way! And try to, like, lead him back with the others. Briar is gone. Okay. This thing is going to kind of float over to here. And it just, like, opens its mouth and kind of... this, like, fog, like, pours out of its mouth towards you and kind of, like, surrounds you. And it kind of gnashes its teeth again. And kind of, like, moves, like, side to side. And then it, like, turns away from you and hovers back towards Blakey. It is then going to attempt to... It's basically, it's going to pass through Blakey. Ooh. And you feel this very strange, painful sensation. Ooh. Ooh. So that's 16 to hit. Okay, so it doesn't hit you. Okay. You're able to sort of, like, resist this feeling. I don't know if you kind of... How do you resist the feeling? Like, step to the side or something like that, maybe? Like...
I think he's still high off his last kill. So he's just, come to a sudden stop next to Short Ears, still laughing and feeling jovial. And this thing passes through him. He's just like, oh. The joy has left his body and he's slightly in shock, but it hasn't actually caused any damage.
I should give you another hero point for, like, being fearless, but you've already had a hero point, so... And you're on full hero points. Okay. So yeah, you just for sheer resolve, you kind of, like, resist this, like, maybe it's, it's just this kind of creeping, like, kind of ghostly energy that sort of creeps into your flesh, but you can resist it through just almost not being afraid of it. This one over here is going to go in towards you, Oscar. It just kind of comes bounding through you, and it will also try to, like, pass this negative energy into you. That's not going to work. It'll kind of turn around, and it has these, like, maybe it has, like, 4 arms. Like, it's kind of like a tyrannid, like, it'll kind of, like, lash at you. It's still just, like, yeah, like, ethereal. 11 is going to be... where was I? That'll be 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Hold on. That was a second hit, wasn't it?
Yeah, second attack.
So that will actually be 20 to hit.
Oh, so it misses then.
Okay, awesome. And it's moved. All right. What do you do, Oscar?
I'm getting away from this thing. I'm fucking... what's going on, Vaio? What are these things?
I got no idea, man.
I sort of look back and see... I don't know if I can see Short Ears from this far, like, through the ghost to see Short Ears as, like, run away. Maybe I'll see if my arrows are even going to do anything to this thing, so I'll take a shot at it.
Alright. Ooh, I thought that was going to be a nat 20.
Ooh.
It just, I think it misses it. It just lands in the ground, like, just at its kind of spirit feet.
And, maybe I'm just going to keep on moving away from it.
Maybe all of these people will kind of start, like, creeping around here as well. like huddling towards you as you run this way. Ooh. Okay. Blakey, give me a will save. Actually, I think I forgot will save for Oscar as well.
Oh, yep.
DC is just 15 for this will save. Nobody has failed it yet. I shouldn't have said that.
No, I did.
I used my godly powers. Okay, but it's only if you fail it really severely that it's super bad. So this just gives you a d4 of like some kind of damage, some kind of ghostly damage, probably void damage or something like that. Spirit damage maybe. No, I don't know.
Psychic.
Yeah, something
Mental?
like that. Where's a list of the damages? Anyway, it hurts.
Ow! Stop it!
You hear more of this like whispering in your head, and it makes your, like it's almost like kind of gives you like an intense headache for a moment. Like it's kind of shaking around in your head. This kind of, maybe it is psychic energy. 3 psychic damage.
Okay. Alright. With that said, Blakey honestly is looking at the thing and doesn't think his blades is capable of killing a ghost. So as he runs north in an attempt to sort of protect these Asharans or be with them, he's going to be running. Everyone, move north. Move around this clearing. We'll meet up again north of this clearing. And
Everyone is like,
gonna be his entire
okay.
move.
Whoop. Move Blakey as well. Iskali, give me a will save.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. 1d4 psychic damage. Just 1 psychic damage.
1 stress wrinkle. Yeah, okay, so...
A single crow's foot underneath your eye. Just forms.
Iskalia will kind of flank the back of these Asharans. Keep them moving.
Okay. Herding them like sheep.
Yes.
Sure it is.
So I don't have to make a will save out here.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm like, guys, as Blakey said, get out of the clearing. What'd you say, north?
Yeah.
Go north, I'll meet up with you. I'm just like jogging around like this. Look, I'm safe. I'm good. Literally, get the fuck out right now.
Varia.
Will save as well.
Yes.
Will save, yeah.
Thank you. Will save. Will save or will make a will save. 19, you're fine. More whispers.
Guys, like I'm talking to the guys to the southeast. Let's make our way north. Give it some time to settle.
Come on, Oscar. Okay. How far can it fly? Where am I? Oh man, I've lost everything. Okay. It is going to... Alright. Okay, as it comes over here, it begins sort of like shaking and almost like glowing. And Blakey, you hear this psychic energy like pick up again as this kind of like sparking cloud of like fog comes like pouring out of this thing in all directions. Like before, it was just coming out of its mouth. This time, it's kind of flowing down onto the ground and like, kind of swimming out along the ground in all directions. So Blakey, give me a will save. And let me see. Nobody else is in this zone. 15. Let me see. Oh yeah, okay. DC 21. Okay, so you fail the save, so you gain frightened. Frightened 2. As you just hear this like terrifying screaming, this horrible, like everything that you're afraid of. What are you afraid of? Because you've up until this point like been pretty resistant of this fear.
What am I afraid of? Giant chickens, maybe?
Broken egg or something.
Chickens.
Yeah, the revenge of the chickens. Something ridiculous like that. I also have, what is it? Is it toughness? No, that's not it. I've got bravery. Yeah, bravery. Which, whenever I feel the frightened condition, I reduce its effect by 1.
Like automatically?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Awesome.
so I'll chuck it in. There you go.
Chuck it in,
Having
mate.
faced countless foes and chaos of battle, you have learned how to stand strong in the face of fear. Your proficiency rank for will saves increases to expert when you roll a success at will save against a fear. Oh no, I failed. Don't worry about it. In addition, anytime you gain the frightened condition, you reduce its value by 1. Yep.
Alright. Sounds good.
Alright. Anyway, there you go.
Okay, and that's all it's going to do, but this one is going to come at you, Iskalia. And it is going to, like, sort of gallop through you.
Ah, man, the little one. Oh, no.
And it'll attack you.
Heh.
Crit fail.
Fantastic. That's all it's going to do. As all of these people are just like, oh, fuck! Like, it just, like, you know, kind of flies into their midst and they all just scatter. Oscar.
Oscar's going to use 2 actions to move here.
Okay.
And a final action, command animal for Carrie to
Nice.
go here.
You're safe. Blakey.
Okay.
Oh, actually,
Blakey is
Oscar, you
just-
should give me a will save.
Oh yeah, sure, I forgot about that as well. Will save.
Go ahead, Blakey. Also a will save. Another will save.
Yep, no worries.
Okay, 15
will save,
passes.
will save. There we go. Oh yeah, that should pass.
Excellent. Oh no, Iskalia all alone. Okay, Iskalia, give me a will save.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, you're good.
Okay. Well, she's just gonna be like, get out of here, guys! Move, move, move!
Get out of my way! You just like knock like one of them down, like.
You guys are so slow!
All right, they will all come running with you into the forest, and you can escape this area. Nothing follows you. You sort of run for like, you know, several minutes into the darkness. Everyone's kind of looking back over their shoulders. It's pitch black as well. So yeah, you kind of like scatter into the forest a little bit, and we'll have to sort of call out to one another to try to, you know, collect again. It takes you a little while to like find everyone and calm everyone down. Everyone's like really jumpy as well. Like when you first kind of come upon like Parche, he's just like, oh, it's you. But yeah, you can sort of round everyone up and head some way away into the forest, into the darkness, where you no longer hear these voices anymore. And yeah, it is like kind of sometime around like midnight, and you've had to like abandon your fires, and you haven't had a proper sleep yet. And yeah, we'll pick it up next week.
Awesome. Very cool.
Nice.
That was tense.
That was cool.
That was pretty cool. Like a couple of things converged because you kind of like found yourself in this area at the same time as this attack from the bounty hunters happened. So I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting. These two things have to like happen at the same time. And I was kind of like in the break. I was like, how's this going to work at the same time?
Were they awakened by fighting?
Yeah, you think so,
Kinda
or just
seemed
like
that
the
way.
psychic energy of like the psychic activity and the noise.
Aggressive
maybe.
thoughts.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you think.
Are you influenced by the traffic? Was this
Who? Me?
you? Yeah.
Why? What do you mean?
Was this an influence? Because like we hear a lot of honking.
Yeah.
Psychic damage.
Yeah,
Aggressive psychic.
Aggressive.
Sirens. Oh, look, at least you still got the sirens happening.
Yeah.
Like, is that 3 places in the row now?
I guess like it wouldn't be home without sirens.
Yeah.
I liked it in Richmond.
You like the sirens?
Huh.
Yeah, because like where we lived, it was like, I mean, you know, you saw where I lived. Like it was all these high rise, like it's not high rises, but sort of high rises around. It was very like you hear distant sirens from the police station. You're like, it's kind of like my cliche understanding of New York, right? Like I live in New York.
Yeah, like, I live in the city. I get a bit of that feeling for sure. Yeah, like because I mean we like are looking over this like busy intersection, and I've never lived like that before. Anyway, everyone gets 20 experience points.
Woohoo!
Whoa.
That means
Oh, we level up. We're up
Huzzah!
Are we leveling?
on the threshold anyway.
Oh,
So you're
wait,
on the-
20.
You should level up.
Sorry.
I think some of you will level up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm just shy. 10 points shy.
Blakey and Vario get 15 catch-up XP.
I'm already at 250.
Yeah, I'm 250 as well.
Oh yeah, if you're at 250, you're good. Shorty is why
Yeah.
are you behind?
I didn't fight the Selkie.
Oh
mutant.
yeah. Oh no.
Ah.
Oh wait. Do you get? I don't actually know how to go about this. Like, do I give you catch-up XP because you're behind?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you have
Just
to because
drugs is experience, right?
Yeah, drugs is training experience.
Yeah. Smoking meat.
I'll have to give this a little bit more thought, but we'll say in this case, definitely you can go to 250 as well.
Ooh.
So does that mean everyone's leveling?
I think so.
Sick. Level 5.
Level
I mean,
Holy
because
shit.
is it like another tier in like Pathfinder, like
I don't
D&D?
even,
Like,
yeah, I
you know
don't
what I
even
mean?
know
Like,
if there are
Oh, we get
tiers in
new
some way.
attribute points
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, fighters do.
Yeah. It's
Level
it's
5.
like a
Oh,
milestone.
yeah. Yeah, you
Pretty
can boost,
awesome.
boost your stats.
Yeah.
nice. Oh,
Hell yeah.
Some
Exciting.
homework.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
Weapon expertise. That sounds sick.
Yeah.
We're gods. We're gods. We're like, actually, I'm gonna kill that ghost.
Yeah. I'm going back.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a lot more skillful than I was a moment ago.
Invigorated.
Let's hunt down those bounty hunters. I really didn't want them to get away as well.
Yes.
Yeah, well, the ghost, I didn't plan that because, like, yeah, the ghosts kind of made it, like, hard for you to follow them. Especially, like, with all the Asharans there. I kind of realized that in the combat that, like, oh, if you go after the bounty hunters, then you're just leaving these Asharans with these ghosts.
Yeah.
Guys, we'll be back.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Smoke it.
Don't worry about it.
Here's some drugs, sprinkle on the fire.
Yeah, have some quiet.
You'll be alright.
The first time Blakey's seen a female lizard person, he needs to go meet her.
What? No, you're from a village of lizard people.
Nature.
Oh, like since then.
She was deadly. She nearly killed. Well, I mean, she nearly
Yes.
killed his Kalia,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
Blakey respects her fighting skills. Yeah.
nice.
We're gonna make sweet, sweet babies.
we're gonna have to give you a background as well. Like,
Yeah,
same
keep
as
those
Shorty
in.
The
is.
background up.
Yeah, I'll send you the
See
image.
Kalisha background.
I'll create one. Don't worry about it.
My own private background.